Fuck. I need a really skinny, long piece of metal that's really skinny, but also on the same time has to be really strong. Damn it. Freaking fragment coils. So I guess, wow. Must be early. Okay. So we're gonna be doing I call it's got a different name, but I call it the Dragon's Breath coil. It's just what I call it because it's cool. Sounds cool to me. Not really caring about what other people think I call it. If they hate it, they hate it. But I like it. So it's called Dragon's Breath, and I'll show the reason why I call it that. Due to the way the coil works is why I call it what I call it. And I think I can actually use this screwdriver to wrap, so it's small enough. Just I don't know if it's strong enough because that tip pops out once in a while. So yeah, I was gonna wait till people get in, but it's kind of slow right now. It's early, and I could understand why nobody's in right now. But I'm gonna be building this coil. I'm gonna get me a battery so I could go ahead and start vaping. All right. And so these coils are basically you make the coils. Hey, what's good, Javier? What's up, man? Hey, I saw your new toy you got. You got the new setup I do. That's what's up. I got the white one though. I saw you got the black one. And what's funny is I'm vaping. Well, I just ran out, but I was vaping the same juice out of it. This is what I ended up getting. That was my setup. I bought the vape mail with the Wraith, right? The Wraith. Yeah, and I think it's nice. You like it? What do you mean it hit the vape shop lotto? Like you literally won a bunch of shit from that vape shop or something, or? Because that's I saw you said that on Instagram. You hit the vape shop, the vape lotto. Wasn't sure what you meant by that. Like if you just spent more than you should have and just bought a lot of shit, or you actually won some free stuff. Oh, it's a juice. Wait, I'm confused. Hit the vape shop yesterday and hit the vape lotto. It's good. Yeah, that is good juice. And hell yeah, you won a bunch of shit. Yo, you a lucky motherfucker, huh? Okay, you bought a lot of stuff. That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were saying. But when you say you hit the lotto, I was like, oh, this motherfucker went to a vape shop and won a vape lotto. Must have been like the 10th person in the door. 10th person wins this, or the 100th person wins this. So I thought you like won something because of like something you did. But that's cool. Hey, I do the same shit sometimes. I go to a vape shop and but you know, Javier, I told you if you want to save money, man, but hit me up. I don't mind helping you. I'll go right online with you. I told you before, and we'll order shit right online to go right to your house with your money and everything, and you'll save. You'll be able to buy more shit, And the thing is you only got to wait like 3 days, especially if you buy the shit from the U.S. So I buy a lot of shit in the U. I buy all my shit in the U.S. and I save so much money, um, which is good. And now, not only that, is a lot of people know who I am that I buy from. So now they give me like the discounts and that's because I do reviews for them now too. So it's pretty good. So I'm gonna be doing the dragon builds. Um, right here in this one, I have what do I have in here? Parallel build. This is a nice build, but I'm doing a dragon build. It's you need I'm gonna try to do it on this one. I'm gonna take this build out. I don't know if I'll be able to on this coil on this RDA. I might have to switch to RDA, but the concept of the build is really a flavor. It's basically a flavor coil, and I'm gonna get a proper RDA. You need a 3-post RDA to do this. So I'm gonna use one of my old school RDAs with a 3-post. I don't even know I have. I don't. I don't even know if I have. Uh, the Wraith. I paid for the Wraith. I think it was $46 and some change. It was $60 at the store where I got it from, but I knew the dude, so he hooked me up with a little bit of a discount. Employee discount is what they gave me. I don't work there, but they gave me an employee discount because I buy so much shit there, and I also represent their store once in a while in certain things that I do. So he hooked me up with a decent price. But yeah, for their price at that store, I think they're selling it for like $62 or some shit like that. It's not a bad price. Even for that, it's not a bad price. Uh, the production I get from it, depending on the coils you buy, the coils you put in here, the production ends up being, I get really good vapor. But on this, I got 28 gauge nichrome parallel wrapped parallel to each other. So you know what I mean, right? Like there's 2 coils here and 2 coils there, 5 wraps, so there's 10 total, and it's a nice vape. Really nice vape. I enjoy this. I really like the vapor that. Yeah, so yeah, about the same price. Then we're all in the same ballpark. But for squonkers, this is the best one so far. I've had the K box. I mean, yeah, the K box 60 water squonk box. That was shit. The squonky part was fine, but the RDA was junk. Then I had also my first squonk box I ever had was, I still have it, and I think I'm gonna fix it. I gotta take it apart and fix it. But this is the first one I ever had. It's called the Terminator, and it's kind of an ugly squonk box. The box is nice, like the box part is okay. It's decent. It's not that bad made. You know what I mean? It's a squonk setup. It's all plastic though, and I don't like that about it. It's kind of honestly, it's really cheaply made. So what I think I'm actually going to do with this is, I think I'm going to turn this into a dual 18650 series. I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm just gonna turn it into a series mod if I could do it. If not, I'm just gonna toss it in the garbage. This thing's junk, man. Yeah, this is all fucked up. I'm gonna keep the 510 squonker in there. Everything in here is good, like the parts. I'm gonna take the squonker pin out, all that shit, and then it comes with extra parts though. So I'm keeping the extra parts. So it comes with the extra container for squonking. So I'm gonna keep that in case if I need it. And then also I have the RDA for it still. There we go. I still have the RDA for that shit. And the thing I don't like about it is how big it was, and it unscrews, like it screws and unscrews. There's no 510 drip tip compatibility with it. Nothing. This is the drip tip, and that's all. And this is the RDA. It's a 3-post. It has a nice deck. I like the deck on it. If I could get it off. Where's my? Let me show you this real quick. I'm surprised nobody's come in the room, man. I'm usually people coming in by now. A lot of people coming in by now. So this is the building deck on here. It's dirt. Look at how nasty that is. I got this when I first started vaping. Yeah, so my coil building at the time wasn't that great. And look at how nasty. Diablo, sucio. Damn, that's nasty, dog. Look at that. That is disgusting. I never realized I had it like that bad, nasty. Oh man. Oh, you know what? I gotta toss this. This has gotta. I don't want this anymore. This has gotta go in the garbage. This is just looking at it got me pissed off. This was a waste of my money, is what it was. I only paid like 20 something bucks for it. So I'm just gonna get all the parts out of it real quick. What kind of juice is that? Ugh. I used to vape shit like that. What the fuck is wrong with me? So like I'll keep this. That's the hose. And let's take apart the top. Let's see what it looks like in here. This is why the way they built this, man, let me tell you something. This was one of the crappiest boxes that they ever built. It's simple, but I'm gonna wash it right now. Well, not right now, but I'm not gonna vape off of this. This thing's nasty. Oh, I wouldn't touch this for $1,000,000. This is one of the worst boxes that they ever made. It's plastic. So what happened was when I put a build on here, because it's all plastic, it got hot and melted. And everything started falling apart, so I had to fix it. And then after I fixed it, it did it again. So I had all new pieces in here. This is the fire button, piece of plastic with a silver plated. And that touches, there's a spring there, and it touches the battery. There's no MOSFET. This was, a horrible design. So I'm going to take the 510 pin out. It screws in, it seems like. Yep, it screws in. And then the squonker pops out. You take off the insulator. And there, I got the squonk pin out. This is the squonk pin right here. I'm going to see if I can use that on another RDA. I might be able to, or on another, as a firing pin on another mod. Yo, that would be cool. If I could do it right, I might be able to do that and hook it up to another, make a homemade squonk box with all these parts. I think that's my goal in life. I'm gonna make a homemade squonk box, and there's a 510. They glued this 510 in here. How cheap is that? I wonder if I could pop that out. I'm gonna save this piece. It's got a 510 in there. I want that. That 510 is glued in there, and that's nice. I can make another one of these with this 510. So I want to pop that out later. And then I have a nice spring in here that I can use for RDA, for a mod, for like the simple mods. I got some decent little parts in here I could keep. So good. That's what I want. I want to keep parts in case if I need to work on something. And yeah, the design on this that they made, it's not bad, but it's bullshit. They should have. This is one of the worst designs ever. It's got magnets in here that they just pushed in and left there, so they pop out too, the magnets. Esto es un canto de mierda. The 510, this is the negative. It's all silver plated, and it works okay, I guess. I'm going to toss that too. I'm not saving it. All right, so yeah, this is garbage. This is a junk one. The only thing that's worth keeping is the RDA, and that's about it. Just because it's a squonker. That's the only reason why I would keep it. This is disgusting. Oh my God. I can't believe I actually was vaping this shit like this. My screws are all caked up. Oh, this is so disgusting. Oh my God. Look at that. That is just straight up. Oh, I fell on my fucking computer. Yo, if you see these coils I built, you'll see why. Like, you'll know this was when I first started vaping. These are like the cheapest coils I ever built. They're twisted wires that I built, and they're junk. Yeah, this is one of my like first twisted builds I ever did. That's how that's how good I was back in the days. Oh, I'm gonna clean it by I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna clean it. I'm not gonna leave it like that. There's no way in hell. Look at how nasty it is. There's still stuff caked up on it. That's all like nicotine, sweetener. This is a juice that I was buying back in the days, and this juice is just, ugh. Oh man, what the fuck was I vaping on back then? This is disgusting. All right, hold on. Let me clean this real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta clean this in the sink. This is fucking disgusting. Now, what I like about this RDA, what I like about the RDA, and now look at how nice and clean that is. Just the water in there. What I like about the RDAs, they did do a nice job building the posts on this and the separation, and it's got a deep well. The juice comes right up through the positive post, right up through the holes and stuff. So that's pretty cool how they made this. It's a nice little design. It works really well though. Um, I think I'm actually gonna put the builds on here, and I wonder if I have extra parts that I could use for a universal squonking tip. So I think I actually got some pieces from like old RDAs and shit that I had that'll actually work now that I've been saving all this stuff. This threads on, so I think I have a adjustable 510. Look at that. Look at that. I just found this. Look. Bam. It screws on perfect, yo. Yo, Anthony. So yeah, look at that. I could change the drip tip now. I found see, after all these months of saving pieces and stuff, I found a drip tip adapter I can use on this. So I do not have to use that nasty, huge drip tip that comes with it that I cannot do nothing with. Oh, you know what though? I could use this on the RDA. I took this off. I could put this on there and probably gonna look good too like that. So let me see. Let me find my drip tips. Let me find a drip tip that'll look nice on here real quick. I got so many of them. That's the only thing that's been keeping me from using this is the ugliness. I needed a nice drip tip for it, and I didn't have any, but now that that piece comes off, that looks way better than the setup that it had. Also, what I could, look at this drip tip, it's gold. That's a gold drip tip. It's got a big old gouge in it right there, but it's a nice gold drip tip. I'm gonna use it one of these days when I get a nice RDA I could vape with it. So I got some nice smaller ones here. All right, so I got a couple different sizes just to see how they look real quick. because this one's kind of a big RDA drip tip, and then this one's shorter. And actually, this looks better. I like that. I'm gonna keep it like this. So, and this RDA is the wolf owl, the wolf owl or something like that, or the owl. It's a squonker. It's old school. Um, and it's got a nice build deck. So I'm gonna build my dragon coils on here. All right, I don't know about using it as a squonker, but I'm gonna build my dragon coils on here. And what's cool is I could use this on here as well if I want to know. All right, so this is what I'm gonna use to build because of the post. It's the perfect size that I need, that I'm looking for. All right, so let's get this party started. Let's get this. Sasha, what's up, Sasha? Let me throw this mod in the garbage because it's garbage. It's not even worth fixing. When I throw a mod in the garbage, then you know it's not worth fixing because I fixed them. And if I'm not going to take my time to fix it, then it's really not worth fixing. And the fact that this RDA is in there, that's worth fixing for me. It has I kind of, it used to come with like two little tiny holes. That's how old it is. It had two tiny little holes for airflow. I was like, what the fuck? It was like a mouthful longer. So I put some big slits in it, and just to get that nice vape. But also because this is old school, it has these airflow adjusters in the front of the coil, which they should have never been like that. So now I got to actually grind those down. Not now, but eventually I will. And I got to clean this. I forgot to wash the cap out. All right. Oh, all right. This is clean now. Yes, clean. So cool. Saved it. I didn't throw it away, and now I got parts that work with it, so now I can use it again. So I have another squonking RDA that I forgot all about. Yo, D, just wanted to get on to say what's up, but I have to go for a minute to do my morning rule. All right, man. I'll see you later. Go do what you got to do. Keep it real. Vape on, bro. But I got to get this build going. So let's see what we got going here. Let me put this. This is the one I was going to use, but I got such a nice little build on here. I really didn't want to take it apart, even though this would be, actually, no, it's not because it's too small. That's what it is. So let me see. This whole top piece comes off. I need a certain amount of space for these coils I'm building. And if the space is not enough, then I might not get that. Yeah, see, that's going to be nice. Definitely plenty of room in there for this. Yeah, that's going to be a nice big old RDA to build on for these coils I'm building. So we're going to skip out on using this RDA. There we go. Put this back up here. All right, so let's get the building. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is my Dragon Breath coils. These coils are basically for for beginners. These are experienced building coils. The type of vapor that's going to come out of them, it should be very intense because the way I'm going to build them. I learned this by, who's the one I learned this from? Let's see. I changed the name of the build just because it's not my style of building. This is someone else's creation. All I did was change the name slightly. It was called Dragon something, but I'm calling it Dragon's Breath Coil Build. And the reason why is because I don't like using names of coils that people made on their own, homemade, custom. And then if I'm going to be using it, that style, I'm going to change it up a little bit too. That's why. So the person who built this coil, Alien, he built an Alien fragging coil. I'm building a different coil, but doing the same kind of setup. So I'm changing. It's Mannequin Industries, I think it is, or Manic or some shit like that. Industries. He's a coil builder, very good, very talented coil builder. So I'm going to be copying this build. I'm going to be using 28 gauge nichrome and 40 gauge nichrome. And I'm going to be wrapping them, I think it's 10 wraps per coil. And the vapor I should get off of that will be very intense. So I hope you guys really pay attention and watch this build, how I do it, because if you guys could replicate this build, I think y'all would really enjoy the kind of vapor production that's going to come off of it. So I'm going to get my drill ready. And this is going to get loud. I'm just going to spin right through. I'm going to mute the mic. I'm going to spin it right through. And then I'm going to do my wraps. Make sure everything's right. All right. So all the wires I have in front of me that I need. We're going to be wrapping this around this tiny little screwdriver. That's what the coils are getting wrapped around. So we're going to use 28 gauge. And I think some people do it with 26 gauge, but I'm using 28 due to the ohms. I don't want to go too low, so I'm going to use 28 2 times instead of 26 2 times. 26 would be just a little bit hotter vape, a little bit lower ohms, because of the size of the wire ends up being a little bit bigger, allows more power to run through faster. Also becomes a little bit more dangerous, and the fact that these are going to be coils I'm building for the first time, I actually want to be on the safe side until I get used to building them and using them and seeing what they're really all about. But the vapor production, I saw this on Instagram, and the vapor production this dude got off of his coils was completely amazing. I was completely like freaking, oh my God type deal. And so I had to look him up. And I had him on Instagram, just not on YouTube. So I went to see if he had a YouTube channel. He did, and he had the build on there. That's the most recent build he had on there. And now I'm going to copy it because I think it's worth copying. I've done a build like this too in the past, just not as good. But he took a few more steps that I never took that makes the difference of that vapor production that comes out. All right, so we're going to straighten the wire out. All right. So we're going to split that right in half. Motherfucker, and I did it too. Trying to freaking hold the wire from snipping and going everywhere. Ah, I stuck it in pretty deep too. Yep, another bleeding finger. Man, my fingers are so torn up from that. You'd think I would learn my lesson and do it a different way, and I keep doing the same shit over and over again. All right, so let's line these up, make sure they're straight together. Come on, stop bleeding already. There it goes. All right, make sure your wires are side by side, nice and lined up. Once you get to the other end where you snipped and bend and stuff, you're going to snip that off evenly. Don't leave it all crooked. And the reason why is just it makes it easier to work with a little bit more. So once you snip that off, put your 90 degrees angle bends in there for your chuck. So they slide in. This is a must. You don't, well, it's not a must. It's just if you want your coil to hold in nice and possibly never pop out, this is probably one of the best ways to do it is bend those and put them right in the chuck and then center it, and it'll hold each wire evenly with the right amount of pressure so they don't pop out. So let's stretch this right out, make sure it's nice and even. We're gonna put a bend on this end so it hooks into the little loop we have here. There we go, just like that. Ow, ow. I got too many wires sticking out of that hole. We're gonna put some tension on it now. Make sure the wire is nice and tight. Just like that. Make sure your wires feeding through evenly all the way around. That's enough tension on there. We're gonna twist this and make sure it doesn't come out. Also, it helps hold the wire flat on the end there, just like that. There we go. All right, what's up, Ryan? How we doing today, man? All right, so now we got our wire nice and snugged, parallel to each other. You really don't have to clamp off two wires. When they spin, you'll be able to just straighten it out right after. I don't be in the comments too much. I just be watching, bro. But you're a beast. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And nice to know that you're kind of like me when I go in other people's live chats and stuff. I'm usually in there. So most likely, if you don't see me in a different live chat with friends or whatever that I hang out with, the room, I just don't talk. I don't like typing. I hate texting and typing and stuff like that. So I'm more of a vocalist. I like using my voice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna clean my glasses a little bit because they got some e-juice fog on it. I call it e-juice fog is when I have e-juice on my finger and I touch it and it smudges and it looks like fog when I'm looking through them. So it's the e-juice fog on my glasses. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go ahead and wrap this all the way through. We're gonna fuse these together, and then we're gonna start that coil build, the Dragon's Breath coil build. And like I said, that's not the real name of it. That's just what I'm calling it because I think it resembles a dragon's breath or a dragon smoke or fire or whatever, the way it comes out. So I'm gonna twist this around one of the leads to hold it in place for me. Kind of just, make sure that wire don't pop out, which it did. Mother fudger. I should have just got it started. Come on, stay in place. All right, so twist your wire on that lead. That'll kind of help you just hold it in place. And then before it falls out again, start twisting to get a little knot there. There. All right, so I'm gonna just put this on mute for the moment while I'm doing this because it does get loud and I know a lot of people don't like that. So I'm just gonna mute it real quick and blast this through. What's up, Brian? All right, you know what? Let me know if it's too loud. I'm gonna leave it so I can still talk because I hate not talking or explaining what I'm doing. So a lot of you guys already know that you want to leave this at a 90-degree angle, even with your wires 90 degrees, so it wraps nicely. And then just follow it through. The less you stop, like I keep doing, the less you stop, the better chance of you having a nice wrap. And if you do stop and start up again, a lot of times you can start slow just to make sure it's still tight, and then just hit the button. And that's it. To me, going faster seems to work a little easier because to me, the looser you go, the slower you go, the looser the wire tends to come out, I think. Well, at least for me, it does. So I like going fast because it keeps pulling that wire with some tension on it and keeps it tight around the 28 gauge. So this wrap I'm doing is going to be cottoned up a little bit different. We're not going to be wicking it the same as other coils where we put the cotton through the coil. The cotton's actually going to stay around the coil. And the way this works is it forces the vapor from the inside. It kind of works like a pre-built coil. And yeah, basically it's going to work like a pre-built coil. So instead of the vapors coming out from the outside of the coil, the vapor is going to come from the inside of the coil. And that is why you're going to get a lot of vapor production because we're going to build this with a lot of pressure behind it. And I'll show you what I mean. Well, that's why I do these. I want you guys to learn, and I'm not the best teacher, guys. I'm not. I don't explain myself the right way sometimes. Um, I'm not a teacher, but what I could do is just show you and explain as best as I can of what I learned and what I know, and that's basically teaching. But I just don't feel like a teacher. So give me a second, guys. I gotta grab something to drink. I'm getting a lot of stomach ache pain because I haven't eaten or nothing, and I took my medicine and forgot to eat. So I just need to get a drink real quick. You know what I can go for right now? A freaking coffee. I could so go for a coffee right now. I haven't had coffee in over like 3 weeks, man. Some water. I hate the city water over here, but I need to drink some water. Dehydrated. I live in Maine. In Maine, you would think it has like real clean water because like Poland Springs comes from Maine and all that. They have some of the nastiest fucking water, man. I'll tell you. The city water is gross. I don't enjoy it that much. All right, so I'm almost halfway through with the 28 and the 40 gauge wrapping around it. Remember, I got two 28 gauge parallel to each other, wrapping it with the 40 gauge. Oh, you know what? I don't have my screwdriver on here, which makes it hard for me to wrap. See, when I use the screwdriver, it's not bouncy. The wire doesn't bounce anymore. Makes it a little bit smoother to bounce, to wrap. I'm about almost halfway. And remember, your spool of wire, you're going to want to keep this about a foot away from the wire that you're wrapping. It makes it easier to wrap. Always keep it a distance away from it. Don't try not to stay so close to it. Like I've seen some people wrapping and they wrap like really close. So you're about, I would say about 2 to 3 inches away, and they have a lot of mistakes because of that. So the further away you're at with your spool, you're going to have a lot better wrap. It's going to be tighter. It's going to be a lot more perfect than to be real close up. All right, man. Have fun at work. Don't bust your ass too hard. So I'm more than halfway done. We're going to be wrapping three coils out of this. And I think tomorrow I'm going to be doing another build. And the build I'm doing tomorrow are the quick kissing quads. I'm going to show you guys how to do a kissing quad build. And it's a nice build. It's a great vape. It's a warm vape. So if you're not into that real warm vape, then this might not be a coil for you. This coil here is very intense too. This is like a very advanced coil build. It doesn't look it, but it is. The vapor production that you're going to get from this is going to be really, really intense. I guarantee you guys are going to be like, holy shit. It's so worth it. But the only thing is you if you're not the type of person that likes a hot vape or like a lot of vapor, you're not going to want this build. Because this is for those cloud chasers. This is definitely for a cloud chaser or like for a competition if you're joining a comp. And yeah, these are gonna be some badass coils. I'm like getting literally, I'm getting impatient here because I want to hurry up with the bills so I can vape. I can't wait. I got to take a vape off of this bad boy right here. Hey, Sasha, you still in the room? I think everybody left me. I am 3/4 almost of the way done. What time is it? Be right back. 1 second. 1 second. All right, not yet. Not yet. I thought the mailman was here, but he's late. He's not here yet. Just seeing if I had vape mail, but I don't think I have. Oh, I was just seeing who was in the room. I don't see anyone typing and or asking questions. So I was like, I thought everybody left me. Sasha, yeah, Sasha got Instagram. All right, I'm almost done, guys. This is like the longest, the most boring part of coil building is this. It's time consuming. It's tiring. No, it's not tiring. It's just time consuming. Making sure you want to make sure your wire, your 40 gauge, is nice and snug against each other. You really don't want no spaces between all this wire. I mean, it's not really gonna hurt it or nothing, but if you're the type that likes to take pictures and doing vape porn and stuff like that, take your time and build it nice, and you'll get a nice vape off of it. I can see the mailman. He's at my door. I'm gonna check the mail 1 second. Almost done with this. I think I got some vape mail coming today. So I'll be checking that in 1 second. All right, I'm just about done. Just bringing this up closer. There we go. So that's all done being wrapped all the way to the end where I need it to be. So I'm going to tie this off so this 40 gauge doesn't get all unwound. That's one thing about the 40 gauge too. It's so thin that it's like a loose piece of string or hair. It doesn't really unwrap itself like thicker coils do. So this stuff, it doesn't. It's not that bad. So it's kind of easier to work with than some other coil wire. So we're going to loosen this up. We're going to disconnect it from the chuck. And I usually clip that right off at the edge. All right, so let's get this off on this side. We're going to snip it right there, just like that. And this is what the wire should look like when you're done with this part. So you should have a nice tight wrap, really nice and tight. Why isn't it? There it goes, nice and tight. Look at that. No mistakes, just nice and snugly tight all through. It looks like one piece of wire basically. It just looks like one wire, and you can see right there, there was a little damage. What is that? Is that damaged or just a little space or? Huh, looks funny. But yeah, that's how it should come out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it around a tiny little screwdriver, the smallest one you could find. I mean, this thing, this is what I usually use. I'll show you the difference from the ones I use to wrap. So these are the coil screwdrivers I usually use to wrap. So you can see the big difference in this little guy right here. So this is what we're using to build this coil. This one here, this is a cloud. This is for clouds. If you're looking for a nice like flavor RDA build, flavor coil. If you look at my build, I think I did yesterday or the day before, those are awesome for that flavor. We're gonna do 8 wraps. I believe it's 8 wraps or 10 wraps. We'll see when I'm done how it looks. So this is gonna be a really tiny coil build, very little wraps. Want to make sure that everything's snug together tight. You don't want spaces in your coil. So we're going to make sure these are all nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so we're gonna do 10 wraps. I'm gonna actually do one extra so I can pull this lead out a little bit. There we go. So when you're done with this, with the first one, this is the first one. When you're done, this is what it should look like. Very nicely wrapped. You got 10 wraps there. Now I'm going to work on the next one. Your leads, you want a little bit longer because when you do this, I'll show you what's going to happen. And this is why you're going to want your leads. You're going to want one lead longer and the positive one pretty much a little bit smaller than the big one. The negative one's going to be the longest, and you're going to leave it long until you're done, completely done. And a lot of it has to do with the way we're going to position our coils. They're going to need a nice long lead, and here goes the fucking thing popped off. See, this is why I didn't want to use this, because this. Now I have to fix this real quick so I can finish wrapping this bitch. I've used crazy glue and everything on here. It doesn't want to hold it in. It's press fitted, that's why. Let me actually press fit this bitch back in. There, I'll whack it back in with a hammer. There we go. So let's do another 10 wraps. So just grab your pliers and your screwdriver like that. I hold it like this. I clamp my lead, screwdriver right underneath it, and then you can start wrapping that way. So 10 wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, there we go. We got all 10 wraps. Bada beam, a bottom boom. Pull that lead out just a little bit more. We're going to snip the wire a little bit longer than the other, just like that. And then I still got all this left. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to use the RDA, where this is the RDA we're using. And the good thing about this RDA, it doesn't matter where the airflow is really positioned, because the coils are not going to be getting hit with air. It's going to be set up a little bit different. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our coils and we're going to, let's see, the smallest lead we're going to put on the inside, which is the positive, and the shorter one, wait, the longest is going to be on the negative. The shorter one's going to be in the positive. So what we're going to do is we're going to line this up. Let me see. Should be able to line it up if I could get that lead to get through, it should be set. So let me curve this up a little bit so it goes in the right way. And I'll show you exactly how this coil needs to sit. I won't go in the hole because of that freaking airflow adjuster piece there that I need to grind off. Poorly designed back then. Holy shit. That's a poor design. So what you want to do is you want to put in where you're positive. So you're going to tighten down your positive before you do the negative. And then I'll show you how far I have it sitting so you get an idea. And the reason why it's this way is because I'm going to be twisting and stuff these coils. So you want these coils to sit right where they're at and tighten it down just the way they are. Let me get a better screwdriver before I strip this. All right, so I'll show you how far we have this lead sticking out. All right, so you see how I did that? So your lead is sticking out just about as far as you could. And the reason why is when we're done with this, it's going to get a nice twist to it. And we're going to make the coils face a certain way. So let's go ahead. I'm going to throw this other one in here. Let me curve this coil up so it feeds through the proper way without getting snagged. Pop that in there just like that and just like that. There we go. Easy as 1, 2, 3s. Oh shit, and it popped out. I jinxed myself. All right, I have that in there. So let's snug down the other positive. There we go. And just like that. Maybe the positive is a little too far out on this one. Push that in a little bit. There we go. So once you have it where you need it, just make sure they're lined up nice. All right, and you should have your, this is going to be your second step. Your coils should be looking like this right about now. All right. So now the next step is you're going to use your screwdriver. And let me see if I can do it the right way. You're going to take your negative is going to bend down into the tank and your positive is going to stay in the middle facing up. So we're going to give it a nice twist. Just like this. Then I'm going to take my screwdriver and I'm going to tighten that negative right where it's at. And this way it won't move and the coil will sit upright, vertical like that. All right. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. I'm going to put that screwdriver in there, bring it down into the tank and kind of leave it like this and then snug that lead. And then pop that out, make sure they're all nice and snugged. All right, so now what you should have once you snip your leads off, your positive, always pre-cut your positives on this. But once you're done, and that negative actually is sticking out way too far. I didn't see that. Let me just slide that in a little bit more. Sometimes it happens. So I'm going to snug that in just a little bit. We're going to twist that again. There we go. That's better. That's better. There we go. So this is what it should look like. All right. And then also you want to make sure that you don't have any hot spots. So you still got to post it. You still got to do all that good stuff. So we're going to take this off of here. We're going to put this on an unregulated box mod. And I am going to use my big boy right here. I should still have power in the batteries. Oh, my batteries are dead. Damn, I think I fucked up. My big boys are dead. And if they're dead, means that's not good. Oh no, they're not dead. Why is there no power going? Oh, okay, one of them is dead. The other one isn't. All right, so I can't use this box mod to do that. Let me get another box. Oh. All right, I'm gonna get this one. Let's take this RDA off. This is my the Incubus, which I also like using a lot. And we're gonna go ahead and throw this RDA on here and fire it. Make sure that everything's hitting nice. Oh, Jesus Christ, maybe if I put batteries in it too. There we go. We got some batteries. This is parallel, so up with the positives. Lock it in place. There you go. She's posting already. All right, so we're going to make sure that this is firing the right way. So basically just pulse it lightly, you know what I mean? This will snap out of it on its own very easily. And a lot of times what I do is I just take the screwdriver I was using and stick it back in the hole, give it a wiggle. You don't have to do a lot to pulse coils. Like a lot of people do crazy shit just to pulse them. But a lot of times you could just do what I'm doing, just wiggle it. Either I don't have a connection or I just kind of lost connection there. Not even, there's nothing firing. What the fuck's going on here? It's not reaching down to the positive, I think. Let's open that up a little more. All right, let's try that again. There they go. They're starting to get nice and pulsing. Are they firing from the center already? Oh, they're almost pulsed out already. So let's just give it a little wiggle again. There's just a hot spot on this one. I got to get out. And this one has a hot spot. There we go. Those are pulsing nice from the center, just like that. That's what you want. Now what we're going to do is just cool it off so it doesn't go burning the cotton that we're going to put in here. So the way you're wicking this is we're going to go, taking the wick, we're going to go wrap it around the negatives. We're going to go under the coils, around the coils, and then we'll get the vape that we need. So you want to use some good cotton. Don't use no cheap shit. So we're going to use some cotton here. And for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off the whole outer layer on this whole big sheet and just peel off that outer layer. Same thing with the other side. Just peel it off. And then what you're left is with the fluffy stuff. So just, you know, kind of rip some off because we're going to be tucking this and twisting it and all that stuff. So you're going to grab your screwdriver. I'm going to start by going under. We're going to pull it through. You want to be careful because you don't want to damage your the coil. You don't want it to bend out of place. You want to make sure that the cotton is wrapped around this coil everywhere, all around it, because what it's going to do is it's going to block off the outer part of the coil, so when you hit the button the flavor comes out, it's not going to shoot out the sides. You want the flavor, the juice, to shoot out through the top. So that's part of this design here. So I'm tucking in the cotton everywhere, making sure everything's got cotton all around it, all through it, in, out, all around, in, out, up and down, up, down, in and out. It feels so good to me. Ooh, ooh. All right, almost done tucking all this juice in here. I mean, cotton. I think I might have a little too much cotton, so I'm actually snip this. I'm excited. I've been wanting to do a build like this for a while. All right, cotton's all tucked in everywhere, all around. This is going to hold a lot of juice, which you want it to, because it's going to shoot out a lot of juice too. So we got all that tucked in. And then I have to tuck this piece, little piece in right here. You want all of it, even your leads. You want to make sure your leads, because your leads will get hot too and cause the cotton to burn that's touching it. So you want your leads covered with cotton so it's nice and juiced up and keeps it cool, so they don't get any hot spots on your leads. So we're going to tuck that in. There we go. All right. So basically what you're going to end up with is a big old chunk with two little coil holes sticking out, kind of like that. All right. So now I'm just going to drip it now. And I'm hoping, I really hope this works. I didn't want to have to do all this and then it don't work. Make sure I had a spot I missed with cotton. There we go. All right. Everything's covered up. I got two little holes sticking out. I hope this works right. This is my first time doing this. All right. So now I'm going to wick it. I mean, juice it. So we're going to dump juice all up on the top of this. And let it get soaked right in there. That juice tastes good. I don't know what this ohms out at. I wonder what this is ohming out at. I'd even check it, but it's not ramping up super fast, so. All right, you know what? Let me get this off of this fucking box. I gotta take this box apart. Something is wrong with it. I noticed it a couple days ago. I was trying to use it and something wasn't firing right, and I think I gotta clean the leads on it. So I'm gonna check the ohms and see where it's firing at. It should be okay. That's perfect. It's safe and everything. So I just need a powerful fucking mod. So we're gonna get a powerful box mod real quick. Something that'll force some balls out of it. Like this guy. Take this off of here. All right, let's screw this on here and show you guys how this works. So it's screwed on. We're going to put up the wattage a little bit. It's a 0.23. There you go. Look at that. Woo, man, dragons. That's why I call it dragon's breath. So that is the type of production that you get off of a coil like this, man. It's fucking sick. So let's take a toot off of it. Actually, let's wick it up a little bit more just in case if it's getting a little too dry inside. All right, so there you go. Let's take a quick vape off of this. Oh, wow. I almost choked on that one. But you'll see, even on the RDA, it just shoots right out, man. And I wonder if it'll shoot out like that with the top on. Oh, wait, shit, a piece fell out for the glass. What the fuck is that? Oh, I got a piece of wire stuck in there. There it goes. So let's see how this hits. It just shoots right out the RDA. Look at that, man. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's amazing. Amazing flavor. Amazing vapor production. Holy shit, man. That is fucking amazing. The way that works like that. I love it. I freaking love it. And you could drip. What I like about this, the way this style of RDA, I mean, build this is, and the way the cotton is, you could literally just right down the middle, and it hits the cotton every time, right down inside. And vapor production, oh, it's gonna be fucking amazing, dude. Wow. I really like that. So that is Dragon's Breath. And what I think they call them is the Fragon coil. The Fragon coil or whatever. I call it Dragon's Breath because I like the way it shoots out. You know how you see dragons blow smoke out their nose? It just kind of reminds me of it. So I was like, hey, fuck it. I'm going to build my own style, a little bit different, and call it the Dragon coil. And the flavor, like the vapor shoots into your mouth so hard that literally you get vapor like all over your mouth. Like flavor, like, oh my God, it's amazing, the flavor. Well, yeah, that is definitely a good thing about vaping is you don't smell like cigarettes. I was watching someone today, they put out a cigarette. They were going in the doctor's office. And this is one of the worst habits I notice people got is when they're putting out their cigarette, they're walking, right? I saw the dude, let me get this out of here. Freaking weed. I saw the dude, he was walking, right? And he had a cigarette in his hand. He took the cigarette and did one of these on his clean clothes and everything. And put the cigarette and left like black burnt marks all over his leg. I was like, are you serious, dude? Did you just do that? He was like, yeah. I was like, just okay. Man, that is a nice vape. I'm really enjoying this. This is gonna be one of my everyday freaking vapes, I bet. Let me make sure that this cotton is sitting on here a little bit better. Dude, that's so awesome, though. How it just shoots right out the holes like that. Look at that, man. I get impressed with certain builds. Like I'm like a little kid when I see a certain build and it just produces a certain way. It's like, oh my God, I love it. Like a little kid all over again. Oh yeah. Mm. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I got any vape mail. So I did get something in the mail. I don't like the way they package it up, though. I'll tell you that. This is like they put it like in a garbage bag. The fuck kind of shit is that? And then I just got my regular mail. Gecko, Southern Maine Healthcare, everything from my doctors. This one is from China. I don't remember what I ordered from China. That has to be in this big old huge. What the fuck? Another bag, dude. Someone just sent me. I didn't even buy these. Someone just sent me a shitload of fucking bottles. Like literally. That is cool. These are all, someone literally sent me a bunch of, I think 15 ml bottles. Brand new. Each one is individually wrapped. I got 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, that's not a 15 mil. That's a 15 mil. That's a 5 mil. 15, 15, 15, 15 mil, 15 mil, 15 mil, 15 mil, 5 mil. I got 2 5 mil bottles and quite a few 15 mil bottles. Cool. That's cool. I could use those. Definitely use those. So that's all I got for vape mail. Damn. Why do I feel like I'm missing a package? I thought I won something this week, a giveaway or something. I'm not sure. I won something from someone, and I got a package that's missing too that was supposed to be here. Yes, no, today it was supposed to be here. So we'll see. It should be coming by tomorrow. It should be here. So because I got a RDA. I got a couple things coming. I got cotton coming, a RDA coming. I got a Goblin Mini glass tank, the color red coming. For this guy right here. God damn it, I knocked everything over again. It's gonna be going to this. It's gonna be a red tank, and I forgot why I got it. This is supposed to be going with one of my another mod I had, and I don't remember what mod it was that it was gonna be all put together with. But it might have been yeah, because I don't have nothing over here that'll look good with it. So it might have been the RX 75. I think I was gonna hook it up to. This bad boy right here. This is the RDA that I use with this because it just looks really nice with it. I gotta change the lighting on here. It's red blood splatter, and I like it because it opens up. Oh no, those are clean. It's just dark in there. But it looks good, but it's only a RDA. I don't like the tank that came with it because it's not a pre-buildable coil, and I don't like coils like that. So that's what this was for. This is going to go on here. So this is going to be the new tank that I have for this, and it's going to have a red glass. It's going to have the red glass instead of the clear one. So that's why I'm waiting for that glass to come in so I could freaking pop it together, and then I'll have this as a setup right here. So that's going to be my new setup for the RX. And then I'll have the RDA, but the RDA is going to be when I want to drip. I'll still have it. I love this RDA. Like it's an old one. It's the Mad Hatter, I believe it's called. And this is the first one, the V1. It's a 3-post. Yep, 3-post. And I like it. It's the vapor production on it and the flavor. It's got that bottom airflow like the Kennedy, so it hits the coils from up bottom up to the top. So that flavor is why I won't get rid of this. It has great flavor. And then on my Kangertech, on my Subbox Mini Kangertech, I have the tank that actually came with that one. I have on the Kangertech because the Kanger one is too long, so it looks funny because it's like that big. So being that this is a smaller setup like that, I think it looks a little bit better with a smaller one. There's no battery in here, but I don't use it, and that's why I left it like that. And actually, if I take this drip tip out, I think it looks better a little without the drip tip. But I don't like those uneven. I don't like tanks and mods that don't look right together, and they still sell them like that. I think it's stupid. All right, I don't have the battery in there. Good. So that's why. And then I still have my G Priv and my H Priv. Sorry, I'm thinking of the G Priv because I want it so bad. But I still got my H Priv, and I got a RDA on that one. I don't know. I got a lot of shit. I don't know what to vape on anymore. That's how much shit I got. I make myself confused. But then I had this guy here that looks good, like this. Actually looks better when you take it apart. This is the Sigelli 75, which is a nice box mod temperature control. It is a finger magnet, but it looks nice with the Goblin Mini on it. So definitely a nice little setup. And I'm going to be getting the V3 Goblin Mini V3 coming up probably next month. I'm going to be getting that one. And that one's going to actually probably get switched over. It's going to go on this mod. And then this RTA is going to go with the RX75 and so on and so forth. So I'm getting all my shit, you know, like, and then this box mod, batteries are still in here. I have a setup for that too, which is this RDA. I have to get the thing for it, the protector, because I don't want the copper getting all gouged up and scratched. But this is the Incubus, and for that setup, I have everything matches that I do. I don't like my shit not matching because to me it just doesn't look right. So there we go. I don't know what the hell those are caterpillar coils. What I don't understand is going on is why this shit don't want to fucking fire anymore. I took it apart a week ago, and I think it has something to do with that positive fucking 510 positive pin in there. Aggravating the shit out of me. I'm gonna have to get a new RDA. This one's kind of, what the fuck? This one's a little shot. It broke and I fixed it, and then I think it just broke again. It's not fire. It doesn't want to fire. I think the 510 pin in it is shot. It's stripped out. I got a new one. I fixed it, put it back together, and it's been nothing but problem. There it goes. But look it, that's a 4-rat. It's a 0.1 coil, all right? 4-rat. What's up, Kramer? Nothing big. And look. Oh, it doesn't want to. There it goes. There it goes. Now it's firing. That's all I get out of for production on this thing. It was firing like bad, like hardcore, just like the vapor production was amazing on this. And then something happened and now it just doesn't want to fire anymore. It just, this is all the vapor production I get on it. So I think it has something, it might be the RDA, or I might just have to really get in here and take it apart and see if there's something with the connectors that is keeping it from firing. Oh, wait, I know what the fuck's going on, I think. Let me try some different batteries. I think I know why it's doing that. Nope, I was wrong. Nothing to do with the batteries. So yeah, I got to take this apart and fix it. Kind of aggravate it. But I have the Bayo V3 is the setup that I keep with that RDA. The Bayo is copper and black, and the mod is copper and black, and they look good together if they work. When they work great together. So now I have to fucking strip this apart and fix it. I didn't want to have to do it. It's a nice setup. It's a nice vape. I'm just upset that it's not working right now. Uh, it's not like it's a big deal. Are these charging these batteries? Oh, it is charging. Sweet. It's still taking a charge. I used that battery. That battery burnt itself out all the way down to nothing. It was a point. It was 2 point something volts in it, and I just put it on the charger. And it's taking a charge. Is at 3.63 now, so it's still taking a charge. I didn't think it was. Usually, a lot of times they just die when you go way too low. They'll just die and they won't come back up with the charge. So, yep. So, all right. So, what was I doing? All right. Let me put these tanks of mods away right here. Put them out of the way so I don't keep knocking them over. All right. Let me open my door. It's getting fucking hot in here. One second, guys. 1 second. Bear with me. 1 second. I gotta eat something. Oh, man. All right, sorry. I gotta eat something. I'm getting sick in my stomach. Freaking eat some pizza. Last night's dinner. I took the boys out. We went to get pizza, and we went for a walk to the store and got their mother works at a pizza place. She makes good money. Not bad. It's a family-owned private little pizza place, so they've been around for a long time. They make good money there, and she makes good money. She's been there for like 5 years. A new place opened up the street. So it's funny because when we walk right by her, their mother's place where she works at, and then we walk by again, holding pizza in her hand, walking by his mother's job, my kid's mother's job at a pizza place. She gets mad too. It's like, why don't you bring him in here to get pizza over here? I'm like, because the pizza, we don't like the pizza. But the street, man, up the street, they make some chicken bacon ranch pizza, and it's so freaking good. So what's up, Kramer? What you be up to, bro? You missed that build I did today. I Sasha, yo. It's pretty sick. Let me juice it up for you real quick. I'm gonna show you how this bitch vapes. Check this out, Kramer. Ready? That's from down here. Pretty freaking badass, man. Yo, Khalid. That's what I always do. But yeah, I love these coils I built. They just freaking, oh yeah, look at that. I fucking love it. It's two little holes. I call it the dragon's breath. Two little holes right there with coils wrapped around with cotton. Builds up pressure and shoots the vapor right out to the top. The flavor that you get, I didn't think it was going to be a flavor. I thought it was just going to be like a vapor chaser, a cloud chaser. The flavor is so intense. You get a mixture of flavor, vapor, all that shit perfectly. I freaking love it. What's up, Charles? So yeah, Kramer, you're gonna have to go back when the video is recorded and back up on YouTube. Go back and watch the video how I did it. It's actually not that hard. It's pretty easy. All right. Yeah, it's a pretty easy build to do. And the production you get off that is just, oh my God. I just love how that just vapes like that. Mm, 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 mm. It's funny because on the RDA, when you take the top off, it's funny because it shoots. It reminds me of a chimney of a house, just shooting smoke through the top of it. But it's definitely a build that's freaking, oh my God. Oh, excuse me. And the vapor is so much vapor that I literally almost choke out on it every time. I can feel myself about to gag like I'm drowning. That is good. The flavor is so freaking good. Wow. So that's what you call I think it's called a actual fragging coil, but I just renamed it to the dragon's breath, just because I wanted to. But really a nice vape, really a nice easy coil to build. It's not even that hard to build. The only thing is I did 10 wraps, which brings you up to a 0.2, a 0.23. So do 8 wraps and you'll be able to use it on a mech. Pretty good on a mech. The next build I was going to be doing was, I think I have enough wire to do it too. It's a fused, kissing quads. And I have enough wire. So tomorrow I'm going to actually do that build and show you guys how to build a set of kissing quads for a mech, unregulated mech mod. I believe it should fire on it perfectly fine. It should work on a dual 18650 parallel mech mod better and safer. But if I do it right, I should be able to fire on a single 18650 if I do it right. And the ohms shouldn't be really low. It should come out to like a 0.09, 0.08, I'm hoping, which is okay for me as far as vaping on a single. But yeah, definitely a build you want to try, Kramer. You will like it. Definitely like it, especially that you're a mech guy and you like building those builds that just give you all that freaking luscious flavor and big clouds and all that shit like I do. You're definitely gonna love that build. I built ones like this before in the past, but I noticed that I did miss a couple steps, and those couple steps that I missed made a big difference in the production of the vapor that comes out the coils. So I'm actually glad that I saw this video of the guy building these, and I took those steps that I missed, and now by doing that, I have the same kind of production he had with his, and it's freaking awesome. Like, it's so awesome. I can't get over how good the vapor production is on this, the way it comes out. I just think that's so amazing. Wow. Lot of air. You need a lot of air. Mm, I'm enjoying that. I'm also gonna enjoy twisting one up because I think that's why I'm sick. I think that's one of the reasons why I have a lot of pain like I do right now is because I haven't smoked at all this morning. And usually by this time, I'm already feeling nice. And I was trying to go all day, not all day, but I'll go a portion of the day without even smoking. And it's not going to happen. So I was just hoping that like my MS is kind of getting better. Um, it stopped progressing. It's not progressing as bad as it used to since I quit smoking, but the pain levels are still there. And I was just hoping I could like not have to smoke a lot today and try to ease off the weed so I could just do things today with a clear head. And I can't even do that, man, because I'm in so much pain right now. Like, I don't look like I'm in pain, but I've been dealing with pain for years. And after a while, you either got to deal with it or you're going to bitch it out. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there whining and crying all day long about pain. It's not going to get better. And it pisses me off because I know a couple people like that who have pain, so they let it ruin their life and they just sleep all day in bed and get unhealthy and shit. Can't let my life do that. So I smoke a little weed. Sometimes I'll go for a walk, stretch my legs and muscles out, keep them moving, which I have to do. And yeah, it usually ends up being a better day for me when I start moving around and walking and stuff. So let me just do this real quick. So tomorrow, I was going to do the review for the box mod for the Limitless today, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow because I said they're the same as the Wraith, but I don't think they're exactly the same as the Wraith. Something's a little bit different on the settings. So I have to go through it again and make sure I got it right. Because I hate doing videos, and then when I do my videos, I got a lot of fuck ups. I don't like pausing it. I don't like cutting out stuff. I like just doing my video the way I do it, and that's it. I like keeping it real, basically, you know. Yeah, there's a couple people I know that do that because they're on disability, and they're not even as bad as I am. Like, I have MS. The one of the guys that I know that one of the guys I know that's on disability, he sleeps all day. He had back surgery over 20 years ago, and his back still hurts. Well, he's lying to the doctor. He says he exercises, he goes to the gym, and he says he doesn't smoke. Man, this dude smokes 2 packs of cigarettes a day. He doesn't go to the gym. He sleeps all day. And when you do that, your body breaks down. Your muscles get weak. Your heart gets weak. your muscles stiffen out, your tendons shrink, and it causes more health problems. And he keeps asking the doctor for medicine, so he don't have to do shit. And doctor already told him, dude, ain't medicine gonna do nothing for you. He was like, it ain't gonna do shit. You gotta help the medicine help you. You can't lay around all day long doing nothing. And that's what he does. He lays around all day long. He keeps the bedroom door closed and he smokes cigarettes with the door closed, the windows closed. So the smoke literally lingers and he's just breathing it in constantly, breathing it in, breathing it in. The walls are yellow. He's got white walls that are yellow. You know what I mean? Like, that's how disgusting his habit is. I don't understand how people can smoke that much. Mm-mm. I'm glad I quit smoking cigarettes. So happy. Like, I've wanted to quit so many times. I've quit and I started, I quit, I started back up again, I quit. This is the first time that I'm able to sit there and quit and not go back to it since I started vaping. Oh yeah. That's one thing one thing I hate is people who are not disabled, people who live with their mother and do drugs all day and they don't work. um, and they're just plain out lazy and the government helps them pay for their bills. And like, I know a kid, he's like 30 something years old. He's not even a kid. I call him a kid because he's a kid still. He ain't no man until he gets out on his own and takes care of his own, then he's a man, but he's a kid still. He's 30 something years old. He lives with his mother. He does heroin, he does drugs. Like, if he does get a job, he might hold the job for about 2-3 weeks and then he quits. And he'll come up with all these excuses. Oh, they're making me do this, they're making me do that, and everybody else is just doing this and this, and I have to work. So, motherfucker, what do you think you're going there for? Getting paid by the hour. So basically, he just wants to be able to hang around doing nothing and get paid for it. And what's a shame is this dude's mother is on disability. She only gets a certain amount of money every month. You could hear when she gets her check, you could literally hear her son threatening her. If she don't give him money, that he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. And his mother is a sweetheart. She's this little old lady, a sweetheart, very quiet lady. She tries to help all the little kids around here and stuff like that. But she created him. By her lack of parenting, that's what happened. She did not raise him. He raised himself. Her boyfriends were all drug addicts. She wasn't. I don't know women that do that. Women that do that, I don't get it. Is you'll be a clean woman that don't do drugs, you don't drink, don't smoke, and then you go out with a drug addict, a heroin addict, a crackhead, whatever you want, whatever drugs they're using or they could get, they use it. So this is why her son's the way he is, because all the boyfriends that she had were all drug addicts and was doing drugs with her sons. And I remember this kid when he was like 17, even 16 and 15, her boyfriends were doing drugs, smoking crack and shit with him. That's when I first moved up here. I moved and everything, and so now he ended up moving next door to me. He's an adult now, you know what I mean? So fucking ridiculous the way people live around here with no kind of like morals, no culture, no nothing. It's just they're born, and once they get a certain age, the mothers like go out and play, and that's it. You'll see them out freaking, oh my god. Right, piss me off. I've been always worked, and I've always out of my mom's house on my own since I was 15. Yeah, see, I started working when I was like 12. I started working to make money. My stepdad used to take me on jobs with him when I was like 8, all the way to the age of 12. When I hit 12, he would let all his employees take me. Like my stepfather is manages quite a few. He managed one place, then he left, and now he manages another place. But the co-op we used to live in, there was like plumbers, carpenters, all that to keep care of the place. And I used to get to go with all the guys. I used to work and make money. Fucking 12 years old, sitting there cutting grass, fucking shoveling, raking, anything I could do to make a buck, I would do it. I hustle my ass off all the time for money, man. Love making money. But you know, like before I got on disability, I was making tons of money. I was making like freaking $1,300-$1,400 a week. No lie, I was making a good amount of money, but that's because I was a real chef and working in a real nice place. And then I had all my surgeries, and that all went away. That shit went away quick. I used to own a house. I had cars, everything. And once I got on the disability and all that shit slowly started disappearing because I didn't have that income anymore. And that was the hard part. And trust me, man, I sat up in my room at times with tears in my eyes because I worked so hard to get out of the ghetto, to get out of the city, to get an education, to get a degree, to buying a house, having cars, everything I wanted at the age of 22. No, sorry, my bad, age of 23. Because when I left Connecticut, it was 22. I moved up to Bangor, Maine. I went to school, got my degree, everything, saved all my money. I went to Sanford when I was 24. So I bought my first house when I was 24 years old. And then when I was 26, I think it was, or 27, I moved back to Connecticut. So, well, I know, my bad. I didn't move back. I went back. And that's when I kind of started having some of my problems. I came back, and then I had my first surgery when I got back because I woke up out of bed. And this is how it all started. I got hit by the drunk driver when I was 17. None of the injuries affected me at that time. When I actually went back and then came back to Maine, after like a month or something started happening to my body is what it was. I didn't know what the fuck it was. One morning I ended up waking up and my arm was torn to the part where I couldn't move it. And I woke up like that. You know what I mean? So that was my first surgery, and they figured out that it was an old injury that happened a long time ago. So they were able to fix it. And now my arm is still damaged. They couldn't fix it completely. It's always going to have pain, and I'm not going to ever be able to like do certain things. Then another morning I woke up and my arm here, all my tendons in my arms were torn. I couldn't move my hand, nothing. So I had to get surgery on there. I had to get steel anchored into my arm. They had to tie my tendons to the anchors so I can move. And then I had another surgery on my back. I got a big scar about that big going the long way, this way across on the top. It's not a lower back surgery. It was an upper, kind of like right. Let me see. I can feel it right there, right here. I have a scar going from right here over to right here. And that was my ribs and my disc and all that were all messed up. Injury, old ass injury. Then I have another surgery I had, and I got more scars up all on this side of my body. So yeah. So in a way, that's kind of like one reason why I don't like. I have all these big gashes and scars on my body. Like, so sometimes I get nervous about like dating another girl because she might be like, "Ew, look at all them scars. What the hell's wrong with you?" Like the ones on my shoulder look like bullet holes, literally. Like it goes in and then it goes out the back. It's crazy, but that's because of the way they did the surgery. And then I have a couple other spots, and then I have a stab wound on the side when I was in Connecticut when I was small. It's not a deep one. It was just kind of the knife was kind of like maybe about that big, 2-inch knife or something like that. It was from a chick from the strip bar I used to work at a long time ago. I've been through hell and back, man. But when everyone grabbed me, it was different. I started work. Yeah, man. Oh, so you're like me. You're on methadone and weed like I am. But see, my problem was pills, man. I was hooked on them pills. The doctor gave me so many pills. Let you hop on before you not right now, bro. All right. Not right now. I'm just chilling right now talking. Yeah, I'm kind of in the mornings I really don't. It's more at nighttime is when I have the people come on to do shows with me. Plus, I'm gonna be getting off in a minute because I'm having some serious pain, and I need to get off cam because it's starting to affect me, and you guys are gonna start noticing something's wrong with me. So I'm just gonna finish this up with you guys, and I'm gonna get off cam. But yeah, I'm having some pretty bad pain in my chest. It's not my heart. I know that. I know that for a fact. It's not my heart. I know what it is. And it hurts like a bitch. Oh, fuck. And I have a trick to getting rid of it, the pain. It takes 5 minutes and the pain goes away completely. But if I don't do it, I get a serious amount of pain to the point where I end up in the hospital and they have to put me on IVs. Then they have to shoot me up with morphine or something to kill the pain. And then they'll make me drink. I have to drink Novocaine with Malox mixed together. It's called the cocktail. It's a cocktail. They call it the cocktail, the green cocktail. It's green. It's nasty. I have disease. It's called gastroenteritis. It sounds funny because it's gastro. This has to do with my intestines and stuff. But basically, what happens is all my insides that are where your gas pockets are in your body. I was born with some deformed parts. Um, your body has gas pockets, and this is how the doctor explained it to me. All the gas pockets where your body produces gas, basically they're contracted with muscles and stuff like that. Well, my issue is like you guys could like fart, all right, or burp. Normally, I can't. I can't just burp sometimes. That's why you'll see me drinking ginger ale a lot of times, a lot of sodas, because the ginger ale, the ginger is good for your insides, for your stomach and stuff like that. Also helps my muscles relax when I drink the ginger ale, which actually ends up opening up all those pockets, and I could burp. If I don't, what happens is they'll keep tightening up, and they lock up and they close, and my body will keep producing gas with no escape. So what happens is the pain gets so bad that it either I end up in the ER, and they have to shoot me up. They have to give me the Novocaine to numb it up inside so the pain stops. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Look it up. Gastroenteritis, and they'll explain it. This is what a doctor will explain it as far as the pain is the pain gets as bad or worse than a female having a baby. But the pain's all up here where my heart is. It happens up here and in my back. So imagine having a baby through your chest. Just put it that way. Literally, I'm being 100% serious. I'm not joking. Imagine having a baby through your chest. That's how the doctor explained it. That's how I could explain it. That's how bad it gets. And sometimes it goes away by itself too. If I can relax enough and try to concentrate and relax, and sometimes it goes away on its own. And sometimes smoking actually helps too because it relaxes me depending on what kind of weed I smoke. It'll relax me and I'll feel better too. But I started getting attacks when I was 10 years old. And I remember the first time my mother took me to the ER, and we stayed there till like 4 in the morning, I think it was. I was about, yeah, 10 or 11 years old. I had my first attack. The doctors, no one fucking knew what it was. So all they did was knock me out. Seriously, that's all they could do. Basically, it put me like in a small induced coma when I was 10 years old to try to figure out what the hell was wrong with my body and why I couldn't get this pain. So at the age of 31, which is a long time from the first attack, and this is after attack, like 2 times a week, I was getting them. They figured out and they finally found out I had 3 deformed parts. One of them is fixable, which they took out, which was my gallbladder. It was deformed. It was huge, oversized, and it wasn't working. I didn't have stones or nothing. It just wasn't working. It was big, deformed. They took that out. Another part is a part of my stomach and my intestines. And it causes a lot of problems, but it's nothing that's going to kill me. And I have a normal everything except for my pain I get, and that's it. And that's all it does. It causes pain. Other than that, I'm healthy. Well, I have MS. And I have ADHD and bipolar and manic and stress and this and that. And that's why I'm such a this and that and that. Everybody has that shit, man. Everybody gets depressed. Everybody gets stressed out. Everybody has some sort of ADHD. I hate when, especially when doctors want to give kids pills and pills just because they're hyper. That pisses me off. Parallel SS 316 and nichrome. That, you know how nice that must look? Nichrome parallel with stainless steel. The colors that you get on it. Did you see this build I did? Actually, I don't think I showed you this. Check this out. I start talking about shit. I'm trying to concentrate so I don't feel the pain. Trying to hoping it goes away, but that's a parallel bib. I put this on Instagram actually. It's getting to that point. I got to clean it soon, but oh yeah. And this thing hits pretty nice too. It's a nice vape. It's not, perfect, but it's definitely a nice vape. I enjoy it. It's my first time actually doing one like this no, it's my second one. I think, or my third. Yeah, I think it's my third build I did like this. I have another one, but the other one I did is with a Clapton, and I have like a chain link type build paralleled with it. It's a nice vape. I didn't think, I never really did it this way. I always did it like with a design and stuff. This time I just did it with a single wire wrapped parallel with a Clapton that I made, and the vape is actually really good. I'm more satisfied with that vapor production on this and the flavor. Yeah, I have it on Instagram. Yeah. So it came out nice. The colors didn't come out right under the light, but if you look at it like with your eyes, the colors were gold, blue, and like the purplish turned into like almost like a pink, yeah, and then it went into gold and stuff like that or whatever. But it was nice little colors on it, and I like that parallel idea. And I think you were the one who told me that to use the nichrome parallel with the Canthaw, the nichrome and Canthaw, and it just kind of gave it that two-tone color, kind of brought it out nice. And I like that. It gives it a nice different look to it. So I think I'm gonna do a build like that later, so I can post it. And I'm gonna be doing, I think, another zipper coil as well. I gotta send those out next week though. I don't have to do them right away, but I'm gonna be doing some zipper coils for Olivia. She's gonna order some next week, so I'm gonna do them now and then take some photos and stuff like that of them. It's starting to go away slowly. It's taking time, but not fast like I wanted to. But it's definitely a nice vape. It's like a point. I forgot what this came out to. Let me see what this is owing out at. I think it's like a 0.1. All the builds I do usually come out when I did usually come out where and that's kind of where I was a point 1, point 9. I don't like going too much lower than a point 8. You know, sometimes I will, depending on the build I'm using. Sometimes I will, but it's like fat to point 8 is just ain't gonna work. So 0.12. So 0.12, yeah, and it's a nice vape. 0.12 is good. Definitely good. If I had a dual 18650, then I would sub ohm, super sub ohm. I'd go down to a 0.05 shit. I don't give a fuck. I guarantee the batteries won't even get hot either. So this shit is vaping nice. And on this, I'm vaping my cupcake batter. Oh my God, I am so messed up right now. I don't know, but I'm sure you can see the eye difference. I clearly open my eyes. Hey Kramer, hold this side open for me, man. Yeah, the pain's going away too. See, I'm starting to relax now. I feel a little better. That's some good shit, man. That's like super sub open right there almost. No, it's not. It's not really. It's a 0.12 and it's a nice vape. It's like this people should be able to be satisfied with that, man. That's the amount of vapor you get on that is really good. Look at that. Hell motherfucking yeah. I think I need to eat. I haven't eaten nothing either. So I think that's another problem is my stomach is empty. I don't know what the fuck to eat. I don't have nothing to eat. Oh no, I just ate pizza. That's right. I just had a slice of pizza. I should be good. I should be good. So you guys want me to do a build or what? Want me to do that fuse kissing quad? Kramer, because that's a build that you would like. It's for a 3-post style deck, and it's called a fused kissing quad. It's a quad build that's fused. The only thing is, I don't understand how. I was watching the dude build it, but I don't understand how he did it because he used a 3-post, but the negative went to the negative. Is that possible? Yeah, because it's just negative. So that wire wasn't even being used in the middle. It was just fused. I'm just trying to think about that build he did. I want to make sure I do it right and it's safe. I need a good comp build. All right, you know what? For you, I'll do it for you. I don't even think I need to build coils because I think I have enough. Actually, I still have wire here and wire here for the coils. So actually, I have enough wire to build it right now for you. I don't even need to make wire. I already have it made. So I got that. And then I need, let me see, I think I need 20. If I have some 22 left, hopefully I do. This is 20. I saw some wire the other day. Nope, I think I picked it up. Damn it. Trying to think if I have 22 gauge. This is 20. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. All right. All right. So I need a 3-post stack. So a good 3-post stack, you're gonna need good wire or good hole size holes for it. So we're gonna go. I got two of them here, and let's see how they are. I have the bullet, which is a 3-post, old school, very nice. And I got a series build on here. What's on this one? Let's see what we got on the big old freaking Dodge. And Dodge is definitely a nice RDA to build on, especially with a 3-post, a big 3-post. And I have a nice build on here too. We're gonna take that one off. We're going with the Dodge. I have a comp build on there. And this thing fucking vape's nice, but I'm gonna take this build off. I'm not gonna toss it. I'm gonna save them coils. So these coils are not that old. They're one of my favorites. I just gotta clean them. Show you how to do this comp build real quick. This kissing quad, and you should get like tons of flavor. Let me just rinse this off real quick, please. You see this deck? I did that. I made it like that. I blued it. The screws and everything, man. It came out nice. I like the way it looks. So let's get these coils out of here and start this build. So you want to get the coils out. I hope this deck still works good. I had a problem with one of the screws. That's why I think, but everything looks good. Let's get them coils out the way. All right. So what you want to do is you want to grab your wire. All right. You want to grab the screwdriver that you're going to use, which is going to be a 2.5, a 2.5. All right. And we're going to start by doing making 4 coils, 4 wraps a piece. All right. And if you wear glasses, you're going to start by putting your glasses on so you can freaking see the hell you're doing. So let's start making some coils. All right. So we got 1 wrap, 2 wrap, 3 wrap, 4 wraps right there. Actually, let's make 1 more, half of 1, so I could get a bigger lead. All right, so we got 4 wraps on 1. We're gonna make another one now. I don't know if you ever seen anybody do this, but I usually keep the coils all on 1. If you do it right, you should be able to continue wrapping coils. So we're gonna go, I wanna make sure I'm going the right way though. Am I going the right way? Yeah. All right, it's going the right way. I think. Shit, I don't know. Fuck, which way did I wrap that one? I started from the top, I held it, and then I went around that way. Held it from the top, and I go around this way. All right, it's the right way. 1, 2, 3. That looks like it's wrapping the wrong way. Shit. Fuck. I'm confusing myself. Oh, it's because I'm holding the screwdriver on the wrong side. All right, here we go. Come on, you son of a bitch. I fucked up one of the coils, but fuck it. All right, so that's 2. And we'll leave that like that. Let me make another one here. 2 more. Each of these coils are going to have 4 wraps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I just did that. I always do that, and I don't need to do that. All right, so we're going to make another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got all 4 coils made. So we're just going to snip them off. That's 1. 2. Still got some wire left. Now, if I did it right, which I did, they're all the same way. Good. 4. All right, so we got all 4 coils made. Now, the next part that you do, make sure they're all nice and. I'm not taking any credit for these coils, okay? These are coils that I learned how to make as well from other people. And I'm just passing down the knowledge that I learned. All right, so all your coils, we're going to be fusing them together. So you're going to have 4 of them, 4 wraps a piece. All right, you need the type of deck I told you need is 3-post deck because of the way it's going to get fused together. So you want a nice 3-post deck. You're going to grab 2 of your coils, put them side by side. All right, make sure they're nice and tight too. Don't let them be too loose. Make sure they're nice and snug together. Pull them leads a little bit, just tighten them up if you could. All right, so you're gonna have them side by side, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your, what did I say I was gonna use, 20 gauge? I don't really want to use the 20 gauge, but I'm gonna have to. I don't have anything else. So we're gonna take the 20 gauge. Actually, I got some up here. And you're gonna fuse them together. So we're gonna use the screwdriver and the pliers and all that again to help you hold it in place. All right. And we're gonna start with the first one. God damn it. This is why I don't like 20 gauge. Fucking some thick shit here. All right, so let's start fusing these together. All right, has to be up on top though. Damn it. All right, I'll show you how I do it in 1 second. I just want to make sure I get this right. Yeah, this is way too thick. I cannot use this shit. So let's take that off before I ruin this whole build. And I'm going to use a little bit different wire here. Where the fuck is my wire? I'm looking for a certain roll of wire that I have. Ah, no, that's not it. on, man. Where's my wire? I just had it yesterday. Oh, is this it right? Is this a piece right here? Oh, here goes some 22 gauge right here. Bet. This is going to fly by now. All right, so we're going to fuse it now with the 22 gauge since I found a piece. This is why I always save my wire. All right, so you just hold the negatives together, and you know how to fuse, right? Obviously, it's not that hard to do, but you fuse these together. All right, and then when you're gonna have two of them because this is a fuse quad, so you're gonna fuse this one together with the other one. So you're gonna go right around, go down, and now the wire will be in between them. Now you're gonna go around again, and you should be fusing it together if it doesn't move on you. So let's bring this up and you lock it, and there we go. Now it's fused together. And then we're gonna go around again and again, and that looks about good right there. Yeah, that's good. All right, so once I tighten it up and stuff, it'll look a little bit better. The wires are a little loose right now, but they have to get all tightened up in the chuck. I mean, not in the chuck, in the RDA. But I'll show you what they look like close up. And this is what that will look like fused. I don't know if it'll zoom in any better, but that's what it looks like fused. So that's one. Now I'm gonna see if I can find another piece of 22 real quick. Let me snip this. All right, so you got all these wires. This is why you want to use like the Doge. Doge has a nice big holes for these wires to fit right in there. All right, so they're fused really nice together. And then you just go on and do the other one now. See, you could take it right off and it'll stay together. So that's a fused. And then you grab the other one and you do the same process all over again. So we're gonna pop these down like this. Let me see if I can find, I got a bunch of 20 gauge all over the place, and like pieces of it. So I should have no problem finding another 20 gauge. And I believe this is another piece right here. Is this the same size? No, that's a little thinner. Let's see, do I got more over here? 20 gauge, come on, 20 gauge. I gotta have one more piece. Let's see. Yep, I got another piece right here. Is this it? Oh, this is 24 gauge. Damn it. Oh shit, I got a nice fucking piece of wire up here that's nice. I'm getting close. I'm getting close, man. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I'm getting close to a 26 gauge. Yes, I am. 22 gauge. Please tell me you're 22 inside of there. Nope. God damn it. I found one piece. And I don't think I'm going to get lucky again. Unless if I got some on my floor. That looks like 20. I got to clean my floor. I dropped so much wire on my floor. Here goes a bunch of 22 gauge right here. 22 right here. I found some. It's all on my floor. I got wires covering it. All my electrical wires intertwined with fucking not safe. So unsafe. I gotta pick up all these wires. All right, so we got some 22 right here. This is my guy, the thing I made of the guy with the middle finger or whatever. I don't think I ever posted that one actually. Yeah, 22 gauge. All right, so let's wrap these up together. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't ready for this because I was only doing a build for Kramer, showing him how to do a nice crazy build. All right, so we're gonna shit. My motherfucker. Where's my pliers? Oh, my pliers are in my hand. Jesus Christ. Where's my tweezers? I mean, I gotta tighten this coil. All right. So let's twist this up. All right. So the wires will, you're twisting, fusing two wires together. Just try to take your time because it could get all tangled up if you don't take your time. So now I have one fused. Now what you want to do is kind of hold the other one as try to get the leg locked in there. So it holds it. And then you'll be able to fuse that other one in there. Straighten it out. Oh, you motherfucking flies. It's freaking cold out and they're still freaking around. What the hell, man? All right, so I went on the inside of that one. So pull out a little bit there. There we go. I'm gonna have to straighten this one out big time. That kind of fucked up on me a little bit. So once you do that, you'll have two fused kissing quads. All right, so let me snip this. And like I said, just take your time doing it. And then also make sure you tighten your wires after. So when you're all done fusing in your kissing quads here, all right, this is what they should look like. And then once you put them in your post and tighten them up, they'll look really great. So they're all fused together really here. Actually, here we go. There we go. They're all fused together right now. So once I put them in my RDA, I'll be able to straighten them out and really work it out good. What the fuck? Oh shit. Hey Tony, what's up, man? I didn't see you in the room. All right, so I'm gonna install them now. So check this out. This is how you do this. You got three wires. So it's just gonna go bada bing, bada boom, and bada ping. Well, it's not that easy, but you know what I mean. That one goes there. Those two go there. Come on, get in the hole. If you cut them the right way, they'll all go in real easy. You got to have them all one different lengths. I got them all the same length. So this one is short. This one's longer and longest. Okay. So let's try that again. This one goes in first. This one second. This one third. There. That was easy. Very easy. No problem at all. All right. So we're going to pre-clip. We're going to pre-snip these. All right. Because we got another big coil that's going to be going in. So we're going to just kind of do that. Now we're going to grab the other set. we're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to snip them different sizes. So the one is longer than the middle. It just makes it easier to like really get it in there. So we're gonna got that one in. Now I'm getting the second. Oh wait, you know what? I forgot. I gotta pre-trim it. You know what? No, I can't. I already did that one, so I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. You motherfucker. Motherfucker. My grip slipped on the handle. It's got e-juice and stuff in it. It slipped and I clipped the freaking coil in the wrong spot. So I'm gonna tighten this up now. Pull the lead up a little bit. There we go. That wasn't cool. That kind of pissed me off. All right. So let me get my leads in. Now this is super sub-ohming right here, guys. So if you got a dual 18650 parallel mod, please use it. Do not put this on a single at all. So we're going to grab the screwdriver. We're going to tighten these down. All right, let's get this one in. I might need to use a better screwdriver. I need something with a bigger handle on it so I could crank down on it a little bit better, because these leads, you need to make sure they're really in there good. So right now, that's exactly what I'm doing, is I'm forcing these leads in as far as I can, because I'm going to pull it tight anyways. And you need to make sure that these leads don't pop out from the spaces they're in here. There's going to be a lot of straightening out to do because the leads like bend and move out the way in different ways and stuff. So now I got to straighten all this shit out. Try to snug it tight a little bit. Almost done. Just straightening out the wire real nice and getting it tight as I can, as tight as I can at least. All right, so it's not perfect. It's a hard build to do for me, being that this is my first time doing it. So you're gonna have like, that is the kissing quad. So let me actually check the ohms on it, and let me pulse it if I can. Let me see where we're sitting with ohms. All right, so this is at a 0.04. You're super sub-ohming, so you need to use a parallel box mod. You definitely need to use a parallel box mod. And you need to use 2 batteries, not 1. You won't be able to fire this on a single battery. So let me get my universal kit. I'm gonna pop my 18650s on here. Get my my VTCs for this. Or no, I'll get my Samsungs. I'll use my Samsungs. This is a very low build, guys. So please, if you don't have experience doing this, don't do it. I know somewhat of what I'm doing. And damn, this don't even fit on here. Oh, you know what? This box is trash. I'm so upset with this box. I gotta figure out what to do about this fire button. I might have to take this fire button off and change it, put something else on there. The solder just doesn't want to hold on that. You know what? Let's get this box. I'm not feeling this box right now. I don't know if I'll ever even use this box again. I might just leave it there for display, but this RDA on here, got a nice build on there. I'm gonna get something for this so I can start using this again because I like the RDA. I'm not happy with the box. I'm not saying I don't like the box. I'm just saying I'm not happy with the box. So I'm gonna try this bitch one more time right here. Let me take this out. What time is it? Oh, I'm not happy with. I don't know what's going on with this box, but I'm gonna try it one more time. Fucking box is pissing me off, but I'm gonna try it one more time. One more time. I might have to take it like all apart and see why it's not firing properly. I think it's the trigger is what's going on with this. So let's get this RDA on the show. Let's pop that bitch on here. There you go. Oh wait, I forgot this RDA has this mod has an adjustable pin in there. All right, so this is a 0.084, I said. It won't even fire it, dude. Wait a second. I think it's the battery part right there. It is. It's not even fucking batteries aren't touching for some reason. That's a little freaking weird. It touches when I hold it. Damn, what the fuck is going on with this box? This shit's pissing me off, yo. There's no power going to it. It's got a silver plated screw. It's got another silver plated screw. Both screws are sticking out plenty. No. Is this why they're not firing? No, they're sticking out way enough for them to fire. What about that one? That one is too. It's not making a connection somewhere. I think I know where it is. This piece right here. This might be the flaw of it right here. This box mod has springs underneath here with copper pins. The copper pins are sprung up, touching the top plate for the negative. And I got a feeling that it might be arcing and caused it to coat it in black smut or something. So I might have to clean that spot. Let's see. And this should pop right off. Oh, okay, hold on. This piece got to come off too. This is fucked up. I shouldn't have to take box mods apart like this just for them to fire, especially when I don't use them all the time. Damn it. The quick fix. I should invent my own box mod, like create my own, design my own shit. Because I know what I want in a box mod. This pin comes out. And then this should come all apart. There we go. And I already see why it's not firing. Is this fucking serious right now? Dude, really? Hold on a second. These batteries pop in. Oh, whoops. Come on. See? That's why it's not firing. For some reason, unapparent reason, those are the copper pins I was telling you about. They're supposed to be sticking up. They're not even sticking up. So let's see why they're not sticking up. The spring isn't even working. What the fuck? They look like they were put in upside down. Let me see how they fit this way. That sticks out too far. Turn it around. That sticks out way too far that way. Oh, I got the spring out. Here we go. Check this out. So this is a con on these things they make. And what happens is springs, remember that RDA that came out that has the springs in it that you could clamp? And who was it? All the reviewers were talking about it. Not all of them, but one of the cons that they were going to come up with was that the springs will eventually give away and it won't clamp down anymore and your coils won't work anymore and they won't fire right. Well, this has the same kind of design where it has the springs in it. And the spring is garbage. It just literally broke. Wow. The spring literally broke right in half. They're fried out, dry. They're like burnt out, the springs. They can't take the heat. Literally, they can't. So whatever sub-oven I've been doing, fried out the springs. It shrunk them. They got red hot, basically, because the springs are real thin metal. So let me get that spring out of here. I'm gonna have to make my own springs now. There it goes. It just fell out. Check that out. They're flat. They got cooked and melted and burnt up flat. I sub-owned the shit out of them. So I don't know if you guys know how to make coils. I mean springs, but you can make springs. And the best metal I think to use for springs is, let me see. You definitely can't use, you got to use like Kanthal, or you got to use like I'm going to use titanium. Oops. But I'm going to show you how to make some homemade springs. I'm going to make some titanium springs not to vape with. They're just springs. The titanium, it's, I believe, stronger than the nichrome. And it doesn't ramp up as fast. It doesn't get as hot. Also, it's going to be great to make this coil, I believe. So let's go ahead and twist some coils up. I mean, not coils, some springs. The springs got to be able to fit in here. They got to be able to fit in there. So let me spring it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Squeeze 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Squeeze. All right, so I think that's enough for my spring. All right, that seems good. So springs are easy to make. I wish I had a different metal. It would have been better, but I'll use titanium. Be a little better than using nichrome. Nichrome is a mixture of nickel and chrome, and it's a softer metal, and it ramps up fast, and you don't want to use something like that on a homemade spring. So these are basically going to pop in here like this. All right, so the size I need, it's about that big. I do everything by eye. I just eye everything. Make sure they're the same size. I want the same amount of pressure on each side. If they're not the same pressure, one side will fire a little hotter than the other. You want your springs to have the right amount of power running through with the same kind of pressure. So that's one. That other spring might be too big. Pop that in there. Oh shit, it fell down the wrong way. Come on, get out. All right, let's see if that works. They're sticking up a little too high, way too high. They spring good, but too high. Yeah, that's too high up. So let's take those out real quick. I think the spring that I made for it might be too long by a whole lot. So let's get the springs back out. I gotta shrink them a lot, so I didn't realize they were that small. There we go. That's 1, 2. I think this is better. I made them about a 1/16 of an inch. So when they stick out, they're only going to stick out a little bit above the copper part. So let's see. Let's try this again. All right. I got it out. Let's pop this smaller one in. There we go. Pop that in there. Am I doing this right? Oh, wait. I think I was putting it in wrong. It goes in this way. Yep. Fucker. The spring was the right size. Damn it. All right, so let me pop that in there. I hope this works. Oh, there you go. Look. And that is all I need, just enough to touch the top right there. So that came out pretty good. I'm going to pop the other spring in there now. Hey, look, you guys get to see a live video of me fixing a box mod from scratch, making homemade springs and all. Look at that. You might learn something here, guys. You might learn something here. All right, that spring's too small. I need a bigger one, a little bit bigger. I might have to make another one because I don't think I got any more laying around. Any more pieces? No. Let me cut another piece and wrap it real quick. There we go. Cut the edges. All right. Let's see. All right. I think that's still too big. I'll try it, but I think it's too big. Let's see how that fits. Yeah, that's way too big. It's nice and springy. Oh, no, no. Actually, oh, wow, that's perfect. That one came out better than the other one. I'm actually liking the springiness of that one. But they both work. So that's all. See? And that's what I needed. That pressure. So that's why it wasn't working. But what I don't understand is before, how was it firing before without even touching? Ah, the body, the frame of it. It was making a connection to the frame, the little cuts right here. That's crazy. All right, let's put this back together. Come on, get out the hole. All right, putting this together is fun. This is the fun part, trying to put this all back together. It's not that hard. I got used to doing it. I've done it a couple times already to clean it. All right, so I fixed the springs. All right, now that's how that works. Pushes the button, and then the bolt goes to that hole right there, holds it together. Kind of a simple design right there when how they did that. All right, now what you do is you take your copper screws and put those in, and that'll hold the top in place until you get the button in place. Makes it a little easier. So we're gonna put that in. All right, this should fire like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker. All right, let's pop that in there. Let's get this button back together. Use another screwdriver. You could adjust it and position it. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Get them place, please. Don't got all day. Come on, get in the freaking hole. Dude, the hole's like right there. Oh, wait. There it goes. Use a little screwdriver and I can guide it the rest of the way. There we go. Pop that other flathead in there. That'll hold it together. There we go. Now you just tighten it, make sure they're snugged so they don't loosen up. There we go. Everything's back together. There we go. There we go. Let's pop this RDA on here and let's see if it fires without blowing me up. Oh yeah, she's a chucking. Trying to see if the pins are getting hot. Because they might glow in there too, man. Testing my batteries out. I always like check my batteries, everything, because this is a low build, so I want to make sure everything is working, you know, the way it should be. Straighten these out a little bit. You know what? Are you fucking serious? The springs gave out already, I think. Really? Trying to do a show over here, man. I need a different setup. That's a poor design. But you got the concept. You got the idea, right? It's a low build, but if you have a nice dual 18650, it'll fire the right way. This fucking thing, piece of shit. I gotta get some kind of better metal, because what happens is a spring is a coil. So it works as a coil. So it's getting red hot inside of the coils and they're melting and that's it. It's a poor design. They didn't think about that. Those springs will coil out as a coil. They'll heat up as a coil. Showing my age again. So that kind of sucks. I can't really use that mod. Damn it. I don't have any other box mods. Oh wait, holy shit. Hold on a minute. I forgot I had this, dude. The Joker. Dual 18650 unregulated box mod. Holy fuck. I forgot all about this guy. He's been sitting up there calling me too, saying, yo, hey, over here. Right here, hello. Like, remember me? Yeah, and this thing hits nice too. It's a wooden box mod, man. It's a nice box mod too. Let me put the batteries in this bitch. God damn, I forgot all about this. I'm like, I don't have any more parallel box mods. I know, that's why I gave the one I had to Jet, because I knew I had a couple of them. So it ain't like I would need another one anytime soon. Then I'm freaking out here like shit. I gave Jet my only good one. I'm just kidding, man. All right, so here we go. Let's get this freaking thing on here and test it out. All right, so we're gonna post this bitch now. Wow, I had no clue. I forgot all about this. Forgot all about this one. Come on, hotspot, get out of there. Trying to get the wire to hold itself nice in place. But when it gets hot, it tends to want to move a lot. But it's a beautiful build if you do it right. And also, it's a beautiful build. And I got a hot spot right fucking there, and it don't want to come out. Motherfucker, that is a really hot spot. Trying to get this hot spot out. Look, oh my god, I can't wait to do a snapshot about on this one. This is gonna look gorgeous. The oil truck. That's what I smell. Mike, what the fuck is that? Truck's outside with the oil truck. Time for heat. Starting to get cold out this bitch. Trying to make sure my box don't get real hot. Look at these fucking hot spots. Holy shit. Fuck you. Get out. Never had hot spots like that. Come on. It's because of it's because of the fuse. For some reason they're I think a little too tight. Let me get my tweezers. This is a bitch to build too though, by the way. You know, it's not gonna be simple. You will have issues like I'm having with it. You just got to kind of take your time with it. I don't know. This build might be way too low because my box is getting, I think my box is getting hot. I don't know if it's my box or my batteries. Are my batteries getting hot? No, my batteries aren't. My box is super hot because of the connectors. Fucking cheap ass connectors. So yeah, you know what? Am I gonna recommend this build? No, I don't recommend this build because it's not coming out the way it should. I use the same wire and it's a really low build. So I'm not ever gonna recommend a build this low. It's a 0.05 and that's 0.04, sorry, 0.04, and that's lower than what I ever do. But you know, as far as colors and all that shit, it is a beautiful coil build. It's a really nice looking coil build. Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of on the DL side, the dangerous side. So let me take these coils out. I'm not even gonna finish it, but that's how you make a fused a kissing fused quad, a quad kissing fuse. And they come out looking nice, man. It's just I rather have I rather have a triple um I rather have a triple unregulated box mod or a quad unregulated box mod than to do it that way. This is making me a little too nervous, I think. I don't even want to finish it off. But it is a nice build. You do get good flavor and stuff on it. So if it's something you want to do, then you know you can go ahead and do it. But I just told you that I don't recommend it. So those kind of builds are up to you guys if you want to do them or not. I wouldn't recommend it. I was just showing you the build, but it's not working out the way I thought it would. So I'm discontinuing the build. The show of the build or the build of the show. So let me tighten these coils down. And these coils here are some other ones I built that are fucking badass that I love. And you get excellent flavor on these. So let me tuck these in a little bit more. They're sticking out too far. There we go. There. So these are the other coils that I have. I don't know what these are ohming out. This is a 4-wrap. And these are a beast, I believe. They're 4 wraps. See, these are a point. What the fuck just happened? These are 0.08. That's about as low as I like going. Is a 0.08. I don't like going too much lower than that because then you're really sub-ohming on a 0.08. So I will show you how this fires. And this is disgusting too. I need to clean all this shit. Damn, why is all my shit so dirty? From the e-juice sitting and it builds up. There, that's a little cleaner. I need to polish this up and really clean this bitch out. So this one here is the Goblin, and what's in my velocity actually? I have a velocity build, and I think I have the same setup in here. Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. I'm not even going to use these coils right here because I have the same exact coils in my velocity. So I could just show you like that. Oh wait, did I just tighten it too tight? Yeah. There we go. All right, my velocity, my beautiful velocity. Shit. 1 second. sometimes I hate companies that don't finish doing the job right. And what I mean by that is they should have put two screws in on this top piece right here, and they didn't. So when you screw in your RDA, it bends it up. So you gotta be careful not to go super tight. All right, so let's try this out. Let's get some batteries in here again, and I'll show you how these coils fire. These are twisted, fused, twisted Claptons or something like that, I guess you could say. Fused, twisted Claptons. Or fused Clapton twists. Something like that. It's basically the twisted wires that I do, and they're wrapped with, instead of wrapped with 40 gauge, I wrapped them with 32 gauge, I believe it was, and gave it a little bit more of a warmer vape that way. Make sure all these are tight. All right. I hate these fucking positive pins that don't adjust, that aren't it adjusts, it just doesn't, you have to manually do it. I hate the manually the ones you got to do manually on your own. It's such an annoyance. I gotta clean this. This is all dirty. Disgusting. Wonder why I got so yucky in there. Here we go. Let me show you how this thing vapes. This is a nice vape. Let me get them coils wet. This thing's mean. Look at that. Isn't that just a nice? That is a serious set of coils right there, boy. Super Sebo Man. What's up, Midwest? I didn't see you in the room. Sorry. He's gonna have to just come because I just ran out of minutes, I think. The place I have to pay for minutes for my phone doesn't accept PayPal. So I have no minutes on my phone. Mm. This is a serious vape, man. Serious fucking vape. Blue Raz 15 mil. I can be there. None left. Have strawberry, and banana. Strawberry, banana, peanut butter, and banana. What else do I got, guys? Oh, cupcake batter. Sour apple cream. Fall blend. What else do I got? Fall blend, cupcake, pina colada, fucker. This fucking dude. He hasn't called me in a long time, and add you in. He hasn't called me in a long time, and he's calling me for some juice now, and all he wants to do is buy 15 mil. I don't even want to sell him at 15 mil. It's a waste of my time. Because then I have to sit here and wait because he's always running around and shit. I'm like, where the fuck, where have you been? No, I'm just kidding. I'll sell him the juice. What's up, man?
What up, man?
Chilling.
Hey, what the fuck is echoing?
You?
Hey, me.
No, most likely it's me. I got the volume up,
Hey,
so that's why.
Fucking mod and it went to sleep.
What?
I just tried to hit my mod, dog, and it went to fuck to sleep.
Oh.
What up, Sasha? Sasha,
On,
you don't buy that lottery for me. That's your friend no more.
I gotta get some more water. Hold on. I'm thirsty.
Yeah. Hey, who wants to play a game and guess what's behind that sheet? Yeah, Misi said that's one. You can't get on live. You gotta keep quiet. D, bro, you missed that jelly bean behind you, bro.
What?
The jelly bean.
The what?
The jelly bean is behind you.
A jelly bean?
Yeah. No, look, it's in the chat, bro. Look, the jelly bean is behind you.
A rapist jelly bean. Oh, you guys think I'm gonna get scared and turn around and look?
All right, what that?
I don't get scared that easy.
He doesn't have no idea, Jet. It's okay. When you suffer the same fate as Morty did and you're fighting for your life in a bathroom stall, you'll understand.
Dude, the person who walks through my door is going to be fighting for their life.
No, you're going to be fighting for your butthole because they're going to catch you in a sneak attack and wrap you up in that sheet.
Hell no, ain't nobody walking through my door. Unless it is some crazy lunatic that I don't know, but my door is wide open. I'm like,
more room for the jelly bean.
Nobody's sneaking in.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. That jelly bean doesn't care.
Y'all make me laugh. The jelly bean. It would have been more funny if you said like, "Yo, there's some dude standing behind you."
No,
if jelly bean. That's what got
me. If you knew what that jelly bean is capable of, Jet knows. Look in the chat. Jet knows, bro. Jet knows about the jelly bean. It got him. It violated his kangaroo pouch all in his country of Australia.
Oh shit.
So,
Oh, my stomach.
yeah, see the big blue jelly bean, he'll act nice and then he'll get you. Just wait. You'll say, hey, come on in. I'll show you some vape gear. And then you'll be doing a coil build and poke right in your butt.
Yeah.
Ask Morty. He did it right to Morty, bro.
Marty. That's fucked up.
Hey, Jet, did he not try
it by a jelly bean?
Yeah, he did, bro. That jelly bean is like the ruler of a kingdom. People probably think I'm smoking some shit or crazy.
Oh, yo. You see that build I did?
Yeah.
On this one right here?
No, see, Jet, what you failed to realize is I rule the Mystics. I tell them what to do, and I'm going to have them help Jerry with his golf swing and go to Australia and get you.
Hold on, let me get this juice ready real quick. I got someone coming to buy some juice.
Yeah, it's that blue jelly bean. You better watch out.
Nah, this was before the blue jelly bean.
What? What?
I got some brand new containers. Wow. 15 mils. The only people I sell 15 mils to are people around here. I ain't delivering no free shipping for 15 mils. There you go, brand new freaking little dropper. Filled up with a brand new cap. And that's how it needs to be done. Unopened and now it's sealed perfectly tight.
Your beard is the same color as Gazorpazorp failed. How about that?
The what and the what?
Jet's beard is the color of Gazorpazorp failed.
Jet, you should take a comb or brush and brush that shit out, man.
Gazorpazorp failed is Starfield just with more arms.
You comb it out and then give it a little trim and it'll grow faster and better.
Fucking shit, man, did you see that shit, bro, where he put the fucking thing in his fucking nose?
Oh, he vaped through his nose?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Oh, you missed it last night. I was doing that shit too on cam.
Ew, that's gross. You put it back in your mouth?
Huh?
No swapping.
Yeah, I didn't stick it in my nose. It ain't like I stuck the whole thing in my nose. I just kind of put it right there.
Yeah, see, Jet had the whole drip tip up there, man. He wanted that booger coating.
Check this out. Look at this vape. Ready? Watch these coils I built.
He said, I do crush it, and it doesn't do shit.
You see that shit? I'll hold it down here so you can see how high it goes up. That shit's like a fucking flamethrower.
Booger coated goodness. That's pretty gross.
Booger coated goodness. That shit was blazing, huh?
You know what I noticed, yo? That's really some coil glaze right there, Jet. Sasha never gets on a fucking stream. She never comes on camera.
No?
You notice that? Like nobody's ever had Sasha on the stream.
Sasha, you want to come on cam? Come on cam. Hang out with us.
Yeah, Sasha. Let me see that Kennedy that you
I wonder if I could just inhale this through my nose, just like that. Let's see. No nose hairs left. Nah, you was double doing that shit with two. He had two mech mods going.
Yeah, Sasha, get on cam. I think I scared her. She's not gonna come on this stream no more. These guys tried to get me to fuck.
Oh, that's it. This is last. Nope. They done fucked up.
I bet.
You sent her an invite?
How could I send her an invite? You sent her an invite.
Oh wait, no, that's right. Yeah, I would have to do that.
I don't do YouTube. I just watch. Well, watch yourself on YouTube.
You bet. Answer that shit. I sent her an invite. I have her in my circle there. I ain't got shit on your nose. Is indestructible. Yeah, my nose is all messed up from back in the days, partying too much. Too many days of partying back in the days when I was young. I partied a lot. Oh, I forgot I had this. I thought this was empty. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's empty.
Oh, yeah. You really know how to sport that color blue.
Really?
You're looking real good.
Oh my god. Hey, Morty.
Oh, hey, Jessica.
So, is Tiny Rick your brother or
Tiny
cousin?
Rick.
Or...
No, my grandpa just transferred his consciousness into a clone of himself so he could be in our high school.
Cool.
Tiny Rick's playing guitar. All right, everybody. This next one's coming straight from the heart, making the lyrics up right up
This
the
is
top
some
of my
real
head.
shit.
Let me out. What you see is not the same person as me. My life's a lie. I'm not who you're looking at. Let me out. Set me free. I'm really old. This isn't me. My real body's slowly dying in a vat. Is anybody listening? Can anyone understand? Stop and help me. Help me. Help me. I'm gonna die. Tiny Rick.
Tiny Rick. You don't know Tiny Rick, man. You're tripping.
Rip Tripper?
No, Tiny Rick.
That's funny.
Tiny Rick, bro.
I don't. The only cartoons I watch is when my kids are watching it, and
You-
it's
which
usually
one?
like what the fuck is he watches some shit. I don't even know what he watches. Some weird cartoon.
No, Rick and Morty is the best cartoon in the world.
My favorite cartoon when I was a kid was like Thundercats and Transformers and
Yeah, but this is way better than that.
G.I. Joes. Gotta put this shit away. I got tons of shit all over my desk. I got no room for anything. Got all my tools out.
Hey, Tony, you
Did
should.
all the coil building.
I'm assuming. You need
What's that?
to and watch Rick and Morty. I'm talking to Tony.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. I heard about Rick and Morty.
That's where Tiny
I
Rick.
know someone who watches it too. They said it's a good show, a good cartoon show to watch.
Man, that's not a cartoon. That's real life gangster shit.
It's a cartoon, man.
No way.
It's a cartoon for adults. Well, basically, cartoons were made for adults in reality.
That cartoon was made for when you go to.
All cartoons, when cartoons first were made, they were made for adults.
What? Yeah. Just like the new Power Rangers that you're probably not gonna watch.
That's because I didn't know about the new Power Rangers.
Power
You
Rangers.
told me.
Hey,
What is it about though? Is it like the same thing as every other Power Ranger? Or?
oh, it's different, bro. They actually get strong and shit. Like when they're people, it's cool.
So it's like more. It is for like for adults.
I think I heard it's. I do. That shit's crazy. Yeah, man. Rick and Morty is fucking crazy. But I'll tell you what. That shit. I heard it was gonna be rated R, dog.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
So
I
I
don't
might
know.
be interested in watching that then. I like watching Power Rangers with my kids. They like watching that. That's another show they like watching. But if it's one that's more, if it's rated R, it's gonna be definitely for adults.
It's gonna be for
I
me
watch that
because
shit.
I'm watching even if it was for kids. Like, man, listen. So the other day, I was watching Beyblades. I don't know if you know about that shit, but that shit used to be fucking sweet. And man, I forgot how fucking sweet that shit is, man. That shit's fucking cool. Like Yu-Gi-Oh, I watched that shit, not now. The old ones, that shit was cool. Like Dragon Ball Z, I watched that all the fucking time. Dragon
I
Ball.
watch What is
wrestling.
it? The one that my son watch? Pokemon. He watches. My kid.
Yep, I watched that too. Wrestling is the fucking sweetest. Man, I got a bunch of shit that I watch. Courage the Cowardly Dog, that's a good one. I watched that.
I'm watching Supernatural.
Sasha, it is called Rick and Morty. Look up the episode Lawnmower Dog. It's so funny, yo. Beyblades is fucking sweet, Tony. I don't know what you're talking about. But let me tell you, you got Netflix, right? Have you been watching Daredevil?
Yeah, I started watching it, but I think I watched it all already. I'm waiting for the new ones to come out.
Did you watch the first season?
I watched the first, and I watched it all.
You seen the Punisher come in and shit, right?
Oh yeah.
That show is fucking sweet, bro.
I'm watching Supergirl. I watched that one, Supergirl, Superman. All superhero shit that comes out, I watch it all the time. I like them.
Superman, man. Nope. Batman vs Superman was so gay.
I collect comic books. I got a shitload of comic books.
Oh yeah, man. I wish I still had my Beyblades, bro. I would fucking. You know what? I should probably buy some. I'll start a YouTube channel and see which one spins the longest.
And the new one I'm watching right now, I'm just stuck on watching Supernatural. I laid off of the superhero shit until they put some new episodes out. But right now I'm watching the new episodes of Supernatural. I don't know if you like shit like that, but I like shit like that.
I never watched that. My sister watches that. I never watched it.
Yeah, it's a really good show. It's in the beginning it starts off a little slow, but then it just starts getting good.
Dog, do you watch Better Call Saul?
No.
Man, did you like Breaking Bad?
Nope.
You didn't like it?
No, I couldn't get into it.
Oh, that's crazy.
I notice a lot of people who live life like that, or who never really had never been around that type of life, get more into it than people who actually been around that life.
Man, my cousin actually is in prison for a long fucking time. He's in there forever for making meth like an idiot. But I feel like that fucking show.
See, I never made meth, but my friend used to, and he had his own shit going on, and I used to go to his house a lot, so I used to be around that shit all the time. And then one day he got raided, and I think he's still locked up for it too.
Well, yeah, he's probably gonna do life in jail for getting raided for a meth lab. You know what else is fucking sweet is yeah, man, Street Outlaws is the shit, bro.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Hey, do any of you guys, like all three of you, do you guys watch fucking Workaholics? That shit is funny as fuck. Outlaws is the shit, Tony. I do like that one.
Damn, I forgot all about this Joker box mod I had.
I seen that you were saying that.
Yeah, and I look up and I saw it and I was like, yes, I grabbed it. I forgot how good it hits. And it does. It hits pretty good. Just it's got a nice ramp up too. A lot of it has to do with the coils I have on it, so thanks. All right, you too, man.
Oh man, they watch Workaholics, yo.
Workaholics. I don't think I've seen that one.
If you've never watched it, man, that show is funny as shit, yo.
What kind of show is it? Reality or?
Oh, it's just a show. It's about three guys, and they just do like dumb ass shit. Like
I know a bunch of people like that.
Yeah, man, that shit is so fucking funny, yo. Like did you guys see the episode where Blazer had bought that fucking bearskin coat?
A bear skin coat?
Yeah, bro, it's funny as fuck.
I thought you meant when you said bear skin coat, I thought you meant like a skinned coat that was bare with no fur, nothing on it, just this, like a suede coat.
No,
But I get it, a bear skin.
it was actually a fucking bear.
That's crazy.
Hey, you know them guys are actually like the producers and shit of that show, Tony. Man, that show is funny as a motherfucker, dog.
What show you said?
Workaholics. That show is fucking sweet. Yeah, all they do, like they're just these off. Hey, did you see the one where they had the basketball tournament with hot sauce, and that black chick was like a WNBA player, and fucking the dude knows that they're gonna lose to her, and they want to win a Dodge Dart, and fucking the dude like tapes an iPad to his stomach. And the chick's talking about her sir, and he's like, little Daryl dies. And fucking she punches him in the face and breaks her hand anyway, man. But that shit was so fucking funny, dog. Hey, Adam's actually in like a lot of commercials and movies now, yo.
I gotta find some new shows for me to watch.
Workaholics is a good one, bro. I'm telling you, you'll love it, especially if you get high. And you get
that's
high.
on Netflix, you said?
I think it's on Hulu. Or you can watch them on YouTube, I think.
Let me see if they have it on Netflix. Excuse me.
You watch Trailer Park Boys?
I used to work. I stopped.
Yeah, but you remember he tried to dunk the ball and fell in the sunroof of that car and hit his nuts on the roof? Oh, hey, the one where them girls tried to buy him, where they tried to get him the beer, and fucking he was like, he's like, what? You're too stupid to buy beer? Hey, another good show is it's called Legit. That's a funny show as well.
Legit. I was like, you watch Walking Dead at all or no?
Yeah, I watched The Walking Dead, man. Who you think is gonna die?
I haven't watched it in a while. I stopped watching it when they took that big break.
You're fucking up.
I know. I gotta start watching it again. I got so into it and then I just stopped, and I heard it was getting really intense now, like really good.
Man, that shit. I wonder who the fuck they're about to kill off because they all got captured.
I saw that in a preview today, and that's why I brought it up.
Man, I wonder who the fuck it's about to be.
They always seem to make it out somehow, though.
Nah, man. You know what was crazy? Oh man, could you imagine Jet as like a red-haired zombie just running around? That'd be crazy. But fucking like that Asian dude, man, they were gonna kill him off, but everybody got sick, so they made him live, which was gay. He should have been dead, yo. Who do you guys think is gonna die? Who do you think?
I'm gonna tell you right now, the way it looks, I don't know who they had, but they got the sheriff. They got the Chinese dude, right? I saw him. Was he still in it? The Asian kid?
He's going for the ginger Viking look. Oh, I don't watch Vikings, yo.
Do you guys watch? No, I don't watch that either.
Well, because it's like, yo, all right, a red bear zombie. All right, Clifford. You know, my whole thing is like, yo, they have these females on there and they kick like shields and shit. It's just too unrealistic, man, because of the simple fact of, you know, their mass, it doesn't equal to the force that they would put out to be able, for one, to kick the fucking shield by itself. For two, you got a bigger object behind the shield, so you have to take that into consideration. And you know what I'm saying? It's just too far-fetched, man. It wouldn't be able to, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be able to happen.
Yeah.
You know, like 130-pound girl's not gonna be able to kick a fucking 80 to 100-pound shield held by a big ass Viking, bro.
I need to get back into a couple shows I was watching. A lot of good stuff. I heard, now I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that they're going to be coming out, or they already came out with new Sons of Anarchy.
Oh man, I don't want to watch that.
You don't watch that? I like that. I got into that show.
Do you watch what? Do I watch what? What is that? I don't even know what the fuck SCIFIS is.
Sci-fi. Oh, sci-fi.
Oh, do I watch sci-fi? Fuck yeah, Sharknado, and then man, they got a lot of cool shit on there. You watch Rick and Morty, what needs to make sense or be realistic.
I used to watch sci-fi for
That's a little bit different. That's a little bit different, Jet. Like, you know, it just, you know, them are actual people, not like a cartoon, like an animation type deal. Man, I could never just get into Sons of Anarchy, bro. I just, man, like I said, you know that, like if my sister watches it, yo, I don't watch that crap.
It's definitely a show you want to start from the beginning. And,
yeah, man.
Watch.
Sasha, you got to get on here, yo. Oh, yeah. Do you watch Skins? You watch that show, yo?
Oh, I used to watch that. Skins.
Skins used to be the shit. You know what other show is sweet is?
You ever watch House?
Yeah, House is fucking cool. He's a junkie though.
Yeah, he was a pillhead doctor, but it was a good show. I used to like watching that too.
Yeah, man. I want to start like a weed smoking channel, dog, where I just smoke weed.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking of starting a channel like that for weed too.
Where I just like do bong hits and shit and just talk about shit while I'm high.
Yeah. Well, why don't we both start something up like that? Do something together and do a channel like that.
It's just like, yo, you know, like when I'm trying to talk vape shit and I get high, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna remember all the shit that I'm supposed to tell you while I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like you forget that you're even on camera and just look at your feet like, oh man. And I swear I've seen. Yeah, bro. And I do that shit, dog. Like when I was on the street by myself, I got high.
Yo, why don't we do that? He Jet smokes too. We can have us three and do it on a certain day or maybe a couple days a week or something where we have our show where we get baked, show off new bongs and bowls and weeds and buds and dabs and shatters and.
I got this new fucking man. I gotta show you my fucking my e-nail, dog. Like that bitch that plugs in. I'm telling you, bro, it's worth the fucking money. Like, you know, because if you think about it, man, you're spending like, you know, from anywhere from 80 to 120 bucks for a good one, right?
Yeah.
That being said, yeah, you should, Wes. I'm gonna do it, but you know what I'm saying? Basically, you're not gonna have to buy torches and shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like, yo, that's why I went ahead and got one. Because now all I do is plug that bitch in the wall and it stays hot. You know what I'm saying? That bitch will stay like fucking 600 degrees if I wanted to.
Yeah. See, that's what I like about them, but that's why I got the device I got too, because I just plug it into my shit and I could just use this.
Ooh, jail time for Jet. Jet in jail.
What?
Jet said he can't.
That's right. That's
Ooh,
right. Yeah. Australia is strict about that.
I'm getting Mighty Vape for weed. Look into it. Oh, okay. Hey, I remember one time I did a dab on my coils on RDA.
Yeah, you could.
Did you ever do that?
Yep.
No, yeah, I did. That shit hit me hard as fuck, dog. I said, fuck that. I never did it again.
Fucking fly. Leave me
I'd
alone.
like to do that through his nose. That would be something impressive.
If Jet does what?
It takes a dab out of RDA through his nose.
Oh,
that would be something to watch.
Oh my God. I don't know if I would be able to do that myself.
I wouldn't try it. But I mean,
Yeah, shit right there, bro.
I use old soldering gun. Okay. And then I got my actual new bong coming in. Hey, do you watch Custom Grow 420?
Custom grow for. Why does that sound familiar?
Twisted 420, probably. But
Twisted.
it's a different guy. That's the biggest weed channel in the world, dog. The dude has like a fucking like 1 million followers off his cell phone, dog.
Motherfucker. I think I do actually.
Yeah, Jet, you can't do it, Jet. You'll go to jail. Oh man, you gotta do it on the live stream, dog. They're not gonna look at you. They'll know where you're at.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. If we do it, we're gonna do it on a live stream, and it's gonna be a channel where you're gonna join into that channel.
With
Oh
custom-
yeah, what's his name? I watched him too. What up, YouTube, YouTube,
Yeah, he's
YouTube?
sweet, bro.
Huh?
That dude's sweet.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fucking subscribers too, man.
He has over 1 million, dog.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
Hey, if you look up stuff about him, dog, it's crazy as fuck because, like, he used to be like one of them people that like them clown dudes, the ICP guys, and fucking tried to stab somebody with that fucking machete and shit. It's crazy. I swear to God, that fucker used to be crazy as fuck. Hey, you know what? Harry takes them dabs that way better than him, dog. Harry's a beast. That fat dude that he fucking smokes with, Harry.
Yeah. I watch you watch Indoor Smokers, his other channel.
Oh man, you know what? I used to watch it, but he's such a creep, man.
I think he's all right. I watch both of his channels. I watch his weed channel and then Danielle, the dab spot.
Yeah, her sexy ass.
Yeah, she's cute. I watch her all the time too.
No,
And
I
then
don't
who
pay
else
attention.
is- I watch once in a while. I watched his Mary Loves Glass, that old lady, grandma.
Nah, I'm not watching no old bitch smoke.
They
With
call her
heart
grandma.
attack.
She's a nice lady, but she's she's an old lady. She's a grandma, but she smokes pot. She does big dab rips and shit. It's funny.
Yeah, like the one time that he went on that bridge thing, he got in trouble for that, yo. Yeah, Epic Herb reviews
Yeah,
are better than his
it's
fake
better
stuff.
than his fake stuff. Yeah, I like watching the Epic reviews.
Yeah.
Who got locked? I don't get who got locked up.
That Custom Grow 420 guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually streaming with Stucco-Matic tomorrow, yo.
What, live?
Yeah,
Juice
if
juice
you want to come on.
the juice for juice?
No, man, we're just streaming just for the fuck of it.
Oh yeah, I'll come on. Yeah.
That
Yeah, most
fucking
likely,
shit
yeah.
yesterday. Oh, he said, Tony said you want to bang that old grandma, D.
Oh yeah. Nothing like a
Sasha, do you
grandma
smoke,
that
Sasha?
parent.
Do you smoke? Hold on, yo. I'll be right back.
Oh, he stayed in the room this time. Uh-huh. So the dab spot is fine. Yes, Danielle is fine. Her name's Danielle. I can't wait to get that strawberry jam monster. I wonder where Olivia is. I need her address. I can't find her address. I don't think I saved it. That's why. Let me look at my notes. Did I save it in my notes? Nope. Fuck. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I need. I don't understand. I don't understand. No sabes qué está pasando. Let me text her.
What are you even talking about?
Need your ad.
Let me out. Let me out. This is.
Let me out. I
I
need an
can't
address.
get that strawberry jam monster. Well, too bad, Sasha.
Yes, he did. He hit me up. Jeff.
Who? Oh.
Yeah, he's. I gotta send a package to Australia, and he's been chilling. The dude who I was supposed to send it to was just chilling back, being patient. But he was so patient and chilling back and waiting for me to send his package that I forgot all about it and who it was and everything.
Yeah, man, I actually got to send a package to George.
Yeah, you were supposed to send me a package too.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Like over 2 months ago.
I forgot.
You still got it?
Yeah. So, not in here, but I got it.
I told you I'll send you the shipping so you can send it to me if you need it.
Man, I'm
broke now, but. Oh yeah, you know that juice that Foolish be talking about that he likes that I made, that cookie crumble?
Yeah.
I found a half a bottle of it. I thought I was emptied out of it. I found a half a fucking 120 of it that I made. And that's what I'm vaping on right now. Yeah, I can see why it's so good.
What's up, man? I got to review this right here, boy.
What is that?
Verdict Vapors. They sent me their line.
I gotta get a juice sponsor. This is ridiculous.
You need to get a juice sponsor?
Oh yeah. It'd be nice so I could do some reviews.
Man, I actually got like 3 reviews to put up today.
I did one yesterday, the day before. I got to do one later.
What is that pumpkin patch thing?
Oh, that's part of my video stuff I use. It's called Cyberlink UCAN 7.
Okay.
A lot of computers come with it already pre-installed, but it's like the free version. I got the paid version, so I got everything. I could do the dual cams and all types of crazy shit.
Play guy and what? Evil boy. I don't listen to no rock and roll, man.
What is it? Rock and roll?
Huh?
Rock and roll.
I hate it.
I don't. I listen to certain things, but I don't. It depends what it is.
You listen to gospel.
I'm trying to check out these video settings. New guests in my large 3+ broadcasts are muted when as a guest join, hide their audio and video from my broadcast.
How many videos does Jet have?
Does who have?
Jet. Oh, Nose Vape King, unregulated. Okay.
Jet, how many videos do you have? That's nothing though. You didn't see the one from last night, huh?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was at work. Man, I need to fuck. I'm telling you, dog, these fucking that I gotta take are fucking good, bro. This fucking class. I hate it.
Oh shit, what coils are those? Someone tagged me in some coils.
I don't know. My homeboy, man, makes some dope as fuck coils, yo.
Oh, here we. Oh, those are mine.
Like 7 or something. Jet, you got like 40 subs or something. I seen those ones.
Yeah, those are the one that Jet has on his. I made those for him.
Hey D, you want to review some Russian Rhino?
Russian Rhino.
Yeah.
Isn't that nasty juice?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, actually, I'll review it. I'm just gonna give an honest opinion about it.
Everybody else besides us liked it.
So yeah, send it to me. I'll check it out. See how it is.
It's weird rap, hip hop, techno. Fuck no, that's like Beastie Boys probably. Yeah. Hey, I'm about to do a dog ass giveaway, yo. It's a good idea too, because people, it's not an easy one for people to do.
What, right now?
No, not right now.
Oh.
I got an idea. I'm gonna announce it tomorrow on the stream. Yeah, Sasha, I'm gonna send it to you. That 30 mil that you won, I'm gonna send you some Russian Rhino, Sasha. But what I was thinking about doing, I'm actually gonna probably give away a mod for whoever wins. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them fucking make a YouTube video and basically review something. Whoever does the best is gonna win the mod.
Make a YouTube video?
Yeah, man. Like you know what I'm saying?
Have them make a you should have them make
Like
a review video.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're gonna make a YouTube
Yeah,
video.
they have to review the mod and RDA that they're using, as in everybody else, in a way that a regular reviewer would do.
You won't even get on stream, so you get Russian. Well, yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. I think that's a good idea.
It is. I think that's a cool idea.
Yeah, I was talking to Foolish about that shit.
It can help people break that fear of getting on cam and you know what I mean?
Well, you know, my thing is, yo, everybody's a fucking reviewer now any fucking way.
Reviewing is not hard. It's just you're just reviewing a product that you have and letting people know what you feel about it.
Yeah, but see, people are reviewing for the wrong reasons. They want to get free shit.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been doing this shit for almost what, like 10 months now, and I don't go begging and sending emails and asking for free shit.
How you got that many videos?
Huh?
How you got that many videos?
How do I got that many videos?
Yeah.
I put up reviews.
That's a lot of videos. You got like 200 or something.
I'm always doing videos. I used to do reviews even before this, even before Vape Shot. I was doing guns. I used to do guns.
What kind of guns?
Anything I could get my hands on. Handguns, machine guns, rifles.
Oh, I got some guns. Yeah, but I think that's gonna happen. Vids all day. Yeah, Jet. D&D, vids, sleep, eat, repeat.
Yeah, and talk about videos and sleep and repeat too. I gotta get the fuck off of cam because I gotta get ready, get something to eat, get ready, and then I gotta pick up my kids from school.
Yeah, that sucks, bro.
I've been on this shit for a long time.
All right, dog. I'll send you a DM or something about the time later. I don't know what the fuck time stuff even gets off of work and shit. So we'll figure that out.
All right, yeah. Send me the info so I could be on time. I'll be home, so.
All right, dog. We'll figure it out.
Peace out, everybody. Y'all have a good one.